but we more broccoli. I've been getting lost since I was 4 feet. Chop the tree down, cutting down the tree. Keep the same game with that paper, baby. I'm high and I'm buzzing like a bomb. Young niggas up in that bitch, they said they shoot me free. Timber, yeah, we gon' chop down that tree.
Yo, also, make sure.
Yo, what it do? What it do? It's your boy, man. It's your boy Paper. You did. We back. It been a minute. Shout out to everybody who's still tuned in, who's still here. Hey, we back. And the discussion is here, is open. And I just want to say shout out to my city too, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who trying to do something positive, man, and further their careers and take their career to a next level. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my family, the Paper Bag family that was here since day one. And we still here, y'all. We ain't going nowhere. We just upgrading. Samurai, what it do, bro? For sure. What it do, bro? Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button and y'all hitting that share button. I was looking at that video. I ain't know what that was. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, that share button, man. Cause y'all know we finna chop it up today, man. Y'all know I love this type of stuff, man. Y'all know it's Paper Bag Talk. We come on, we chop it up. Y'all know we do our thing, man. You did. Y'all know how we do. So I just want to give a second for everybody to come on in, man. Y'all make sure, like I say, share this live. If you're on Facebook, man, make sure you clicking that and coming on in. If you're on Facebook, if you want to go to YouTube, Paper Bag Talk. And y'all make sure y'all come in, we interact, and let's get this thing going like we usually do. It ain't nothing new. If you new to the channel, then I'm gonna tell you like this. And here we like family. We talk, we chop it up, all that. You did. But I'm gonna say this. Man, it's been crazy, man. As y'all can see the title tonight, man, Charleston White, man, did he sign his death certificate? That's what we want to know. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people want to know. That's what the big question is. Did he sign his death certificate? Because if you didn't know, Charleston White, he recently got into it with Lil Boosie and T.I. And words got exchanged and a lot of things went sideways. You know what I'm saying? So some things I feel like they went so far that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's no coming back from it. I can play, the audio, but I'd rather not. If you haven't seen it, maybe you should go look it up. But it's becoming a bit crazy situation, the Charleston White situation. I want to know what y'all think. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about this whole situation too. And like I say, shout out to everybody who tuned in right now, who hitting that like button, who sharing that live, who really showing love, man, and really showing support to the squad, man, to the team, to the family. You did. But, Charleston White, if you don't know him, Charleston White came in the game, man. He was speaking his mind, and he don't care, who it offends or what it offends. He's going to speak his mind. He's an old school guy. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, he going to speak his mind. That's one thing I can say. Now, on the other hand, some things I feel like they offend a lot of people, because we have to look at things from every perspective. Me coming from the hood, me coming from the ghetto, I know certain things, man. When you say them, it could get real serious. It could be deeper than just you saying them. You know what I'm saying? It could end up murder words, fighting words, slapping words. And also, I'm dropping a link in the chat, so if you want to come up and before we get the show just really rolling, you want to come up and chop it up, shout out the bag and speak your opinion. Come on up, man. Gonna jump in the chat, hit that link, man, and come on in, man. I'm gonna bring you up, man. We ain't even gonna hold the show up tonight. I want to get straight to it. I want to hear what everybody. I want to hear how everybody else feel too. So when I say what I say, I'll know exactly everybody else's opinion. Because this platform right here, I built this on not just for me, it was for the paper bag family and for everybody to have a chance to speak, what I'm saying, their opinion on a lot of things that's happening in the world and also in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Christy Bags, what it do, Christy Bags, man? Shout out Christy Bags, man. She day one bag, man. Never switched up on the bag. Always been a blessing, man. I thank God for Christy Bags, man. Hey, and y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button and y'all share this live so we can go and get this thing popping. You did. And one thing I can say is it's gonna get crazy too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. Now that's one thing I do believe. You get what I'm saying? One thing I do believe is it's gonna get crazy, y'all, because it's been a lot of things said, just going all the way back to day one. Who we got in the building tonight, y'all? Make sure y'all get that like button. Y'all hit that link too, man. Like I say, we're gonna bring people in the building tonight, man. We're gonna get everybody's opinion, man. We got Samurai Champion. What it do, bro?
Yeah, what's up with the bag?
What it do, fam? Welcome back home, man. We back.
We back. What's up?
Hey, fix your
I heard
mic.
that.
Your mic kind of glitching up, bro.
What's up? What's up?
What it do?
I heard that there's a beef between Charleston White and TGI.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna bring you back up. Hold up. I'm gonna bring you back up because your mic was kind of acting up, famo. But yeah, definitely it's beef in the air. Try it now.
I'm here.
Yeah, now what you say?
I heard that there's a beef between Charleston White and TGI.
Oh, and hey, look, exit out and come back in, bro. Your mic is really like it's chopping up, bro. Exit out and come back in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a lot of animosity, a lot of beef in the air with the Charleston White and Ti situation because of the kids were brought into it too. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, when it comes to their kids, man, people don't play about their kids, man. You get what I'm saying? People don't play about their kid. I know if you in the chat and you don't play about your kid, I want y'all to drop below and say I don't play. If you don't play about your kids in the chat, drop below and say I don't play. Samurai.
You know?
Yes, sir.
I heard that there's a beef between White and Ti.
Yeah, because of the situation where, you know, T.I.'s son was brought into the occasion on because him and Lil Boosie's son, they got in trouble together. And, situation happened and it occurred. But at the same time, it's like when you mention somebody's kids though, it do get serious. You get what I'm saying?
So Charleston White mentioned Ti's children.
According to the internet, yeah, he mentioned them.
No, that's not no, that's not good. He better Charleston White better tread lightly. That's all I can say.
You know what I'm saying? And he said like they kids, I think like would probably be the ones go to jail and get killed first. And
Nah, bro. We're not doing that, bro.
yeah, he said that.
We already got enough people who don't wish no good for the children for the children of black people. We got enough people. It's the same saying that and doing that. We don't need our own kind
Right.
trying to put that on each other when we got like 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 some other races
Right. We
trying to put
already
that
got
on
that
us.
going on. And that's why I say, hold on. DC, keep it 100. What it do, bro? I see you don't play about your kids. Krista, I see you don't play about yours. Okay. I see the comments starting to interact. What it do, DC? She said, what it do, DC? Keep it 100. So what I'm gonna do, y'all?
Hey, DC, what's up? What's up?
Okay, everybody gonna get that what's up with it before I get to going. Everybody gonna
But
get your what's up,
I
y'all.
can tell you, yeah, I can tell you, I don't have kids, but I understand how how angry that would make a father, and that would make a man. Like I know how angry that would make a man if you talk about his kids like that, especially when the man's been in the kid's life and the man's been showing up for the kids. See, I didn't have that when I was growing up. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a dad like, yeah. I didn't have a man being in my life, and a man doing everything for me.
Mhm.
A dad and doing a dad doing everything for me. For the most part, it was my mom, but if I had kids and someone talked about my kids like that and then said that about my kids, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do, like for real, and especially if someone talks bad about like there was people who were trying to talk bad about me to my mom, and my mom shut that down.
She
So
supposed to.
so
She supposed to because you her child. You know what I'm
so
saying?
so 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 so
When it
so,
comes
so
to
I
your
know.
child, it ain't no limitation. It ain't no rules of what you can and can't do.
So I know how. So if my mom can do that and do that, I know how much my if I had a father and a real dad and a real and a real father, a real dad, I know how much my father would do if somebody talked about
Right,
me.
right. And that's I say, watch this. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let y'all get
That
this
the
right
same way they
here.
talked about my dad. The same way they talked about me to my mom. I know
Right,
how much more my dad would do
right. And let me let y'all hear this.
if
Hey. Let me let them hear this right here. I'm gonna let them hear what he said. I'm gonna see can I play it.
Shit, man. Check this. I'm taking up for Kanye West. This ain't got shit to do with Boosie Boo. Fuck Boosie. I'm standing with Kanye West. Y'all got a problem with Mr. Kanye West. The man got half white babies. He got a lily white babies over there with them Kardashian gals. Got Boosie got a bunch of black ass, nappy head ass babies. Down from the ghetto.
nah.
Hold on, let it play
Black
out.
Lives Matter, because he got the Black Lives Matter looking ass babies. You know the one that might Boosie kids that more likely to get shot by the police than Kanye West kids.
I'm gonna stop right there for a minute. I'm gonna
What,
stop it
sir?
right there for a minute. Now, I'm gonna let y'all see what he said so we can dissect what he
That
said.
that's where the racism and the white privilege comes from. That's where that shit comes from. When the white kids come out the womb and the black when the white babies come out the womb and the black babies come out the womb when people start talking better about the white babies than they
Right.
do about the black babies, and that's where that racist shit comes from, for real, man. That's where
And
that's the Betsy of that shit. That's like the breeding grounds of that shit. That's like the the soul of like that's where that's the breeding farms and the
yeah, and let me
and
say this, man. One thing about this, let me say this. See, a lot of people don't understand the power of the internet. See, the internet give people power that you can't get nowhere. So it like with the internet, cause see Charleston White, sometimes he say some shit that's the culture that we grew up in. He say some shit that makes sense. But then he dictates himself and he goes back and he does the opposite on certain things because at the same time, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's certain ways, you know this nigga ain't got no sense. You know, it's certain ways you gotta play the game. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to see no nigga get locked up talking about rapping just because you call them a bitch on the internet and then they threaten you. But niggas have to learn from this situation. Like, if you know a nigga police, all this shit, stop threatening niggas on the internet and all that. If you really supposed to be in the street, be in the street. Stop doing all this internet. Hold on, we got another bag member in the building. What we got? DC, keep it 100. What it do, bro?
What's up, DC? What's up, DC? Like,
But yeah, man. So when I look at that situation, I kind of look at it like I look at it more like the guys are wasting their time coming to him. He done told you he the police. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody tell you
right,
that the police, what more should they have to tell you though? You get what I'm saying?
right. That's it.
I mean,
That's that.
telling you the police.
Yeah, yeah, and the way like he said he made some real racist remarks like when he was talking about the white kids and the black kids is like it's like it's like you're trying to when he was talking better about the white kids and worse about the black kids and better and he was trying to put the white kids on the pedestal and put the black kids down and all that's that's not good. That's like you don't understand. It's just sometimes racism and prejudice can produce blind spots that you don't know that you're damaging children. Just like how Charleston White doesn't know that he's going in the next crop of race. That's like how Kanye West doesn't know that he's growing the next that he's growing the next crop of racism in the white kids in the white kids that he had with Kim Kardashian and Charleston White doesn't know that he's propagating the same racist propaganda, the same racist rhetoric, like as the people as the racist people back in the days, and and and
Fam,
and, and,
back fam.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro.
that
Look
you
at it
know
like
that
this
you're
though.
creating another generation of the
I'm gonna tell you like
Confederacy.
this.
That
Let me tell
you
you
know
like
that
this,
you're
bro.
creating another generation of the
Hold up.
Confederacy.
Let me say this. The moral of this story is, and I'm finna unmute you. But the moral of this story is, did, and I repeat, if you tuned in right now, hit that like button, hit that share button if you fuck with the paper bag family. Ain't number love over here, man. We appreciate everybody who come, who be tuning in, who show love, man. That means a lot, man. We took a little break out to get some things together. We back, and we gonna be here. So we appreciate everybody who tune in, man, and get their opinions. We just like to cover things and give our opinion, give everybody a place, a place where they can call home and get their opinion. But I'm gonna say this, man. The moral of this story and the big question, y'all, we asking y'all. I'm asking y'all this: did Charleston White sign his death certificate when he dissed Lil Boosie and his son and Ti and his son? That's the moral of this story. So y'all share this live, y'all hit this like button. I'm finna drop the link and y'all hit the link and come up and tell us how y'all feel about it. We want to hear how y'all feel about it too. So yeah, hit the link, man. Come on up, man. And let's do it. It is. Here go the
I,
link
I,
right here, man. The link in the comments.
I would say that that Charleston White signed his death certificate.
So you'll say he signed his death certificate, huh? Don't be
Yeah.
scared to say what you gonna say. I
Yeah,
want you.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because can I say something? It is one thing to talk about,
Oh,
but
hold on, let me
it's
say
like
this. This paper bag talk, bro. Don't be scared to say your opinion on your boy.
well,
You know that.
what I think is I think he did sign his death certificate. You want to know why? Because it's one thing to talk about some this is someone else's kids, when they're a black man and when they're black kids, but it's another thing to talk about someone's kids as a black man when a black person has when a black person is known and a black person is famous and a black person's got fame and it like he signed his death certificate with the hip hop community. He signed his death certificate with the black community because Ti is a good representation of the black community, and Ti is a good representation of the hip hop community. And you dissing at me, going after him, and all that stuff like this. You did sign your death certificate. I would say you did sign your death certificate because
Okay, okay. So let me see something. Let me read this comment. Shout out Muddy Waters, man. Muddy Water. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share the live, man. We appreciate the love. Muddy Water say Charleston White said he want to be a martyr. He ain't messed up about it. Well, let me say this. He want to be a martyr. He ain't messed up about it. But see, the bad part about it is it's your intentions and your heart what God look at. That's what God look at. So when you got a problem with God because you got bad intentions when you doing things, then you have to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? And when you got to deal with God, bro, good luck. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of him. So I hope he ain't trying to be a mortar and trying to just destroy stuff because that wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be nothing as a man at his age in the black community in the position that he has, that wouldn't be good to be saying. So, Muddy Water, where did you get that information from? I want to know, is that factual? It's paper bag talk, baby. I want to know, is it factual? Because I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all hit that share button, man. And y'all make sure y'all tune in every night. We're going to be here every morning, too. So, I'm going to say this. You know, when I first heard Charleston White, me coming from the ghetto, me growing up in the hood, you know, I done had uncles and older folks, all that. They did talk crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they talk. But as far as calling the police, you know, like somebody grandma in the hood, you know, it's always gonna be that old lady in the hood that, you know what I'm saying? She called the police or something have this, and you can't blame her. But you know, old niggas that say they street or whatever, that's different. You know what I'm saying? They ain't calling the police. You know, I grew up though, my uncles and everything though, they didn't believe in saying they gonna beat a nigga ass or this and that, and then calling the police. You know what I'm saying? But now Charleston White is clearly telling you that he is the police. So it's kind of like a different scenario because you already know this the police when you dealing with them, when you arguing with them, when you doing this and that with them. You get what I'm saying? So it's more like a suicidal mission. So that's how I look at Charleston White's situation. You know he the police. You know this, man. What he say? I know you don't smoke weed. I know this, man. Well, you know he the police. You know this, man. So why would you even be arguing with him or anything? He gonna say stuff, whatever he say, man, tune him out, man. That's the best thing I can tell any street rapper or anybody that's in the rap game right now that's in the path for Charleston White. Now, if you gonna do something and people say they gonna do something to him, this and that, do it. Don't say nothing because you're gonna go to jail, bro. It's proven facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be more people telling whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it's gonna go with him. Muddy Water, he said.
he can I say something about Charleston White?
Yeah, hold on. Let me read the last comment. He said it was on a video. Me the queen, what it do? What it do, baby girl? You got me the queen in the building. You dig? Okay, they showing love. That's the bad family. You gotta let the bad family show they love. Gotta do that. Hey, so what
Hey,
you want to say?
Queen.
Go ahead. I'm gonna give you the flow for a minute. I'm gonna let you rock. Make sure you got them flow smooth, baby. Flow smooth, and let these folk hear what you saying now. Take your time.
Okay, when it comes, okay, I have a question to ask you, Paperback. Where's Charleston White from?
Texas.
Okay, Texas. Okay, the South Texas. Yeah, and the person he's talking about, and he's talking with the person whose kids he's talking bad about is from Louisiana, and the other person whose kids he's talking bad about is from Atlanta. Okay,
Correct. Correct.
okay,
Correct. Let me say
okay.
that. Correct.
No, okay, from Baton Rouge in Atlanta. That's the person whose kids he's talking bad about. Who's from those cities. If this was he's lucky that he's in Texas, and the person who he's snitching on, or he's telling on it's from Atlanta, Georgia, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Because if he was in New York, living in New York, and let's just say if Tia was not from Atlanta, Georgia, if Tia was from New York City, and if Boosie was not from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Boosie was from New York City also, and if Charleston White was from New York City also, the minute he snitched, and the minute he said something so you're trying to snitch on their kids and try to tell on them, is the minute he would have to pack his bags and leave, because in New York City, if you snitch, you automatically leave. That's why everybody, who snitch in New York in city, you don't see them anymore. They leave because they know that people
Nah,
are
I'm gonna
on them.
stop you right there, bro. First of all, New York City, if you snitch, you ain't gotta leave. 6ix9ine already proved that. The other nigga proved it too. It been like five niggas in the mafia, all kind of shit.
I'm
Niggas
just saying
in New York.
I'm just saying that you have to go into witness protection. You cannot you cannot you
Cause
cannot
six
like
nine,
like
6ix9ine be walking through the hood in New York every day, all day.
what is some rules like that again, since somewhere
Telling
like
you, hey man,
you
make
you're,
sure
you're not.
y'all hit that like button and y'all make sure y'all sharing that live, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing that live, man. We here, we in the building. The discussion is just now getting to popping, baby. We finna bust this case straight down. You did.
Yeah,
What it
yeah,
do, DC? What it do? What it do?
what's up, DC?
DC keep one and what it do?
There's some you can't snitch and walk and go go away clean with it, you can't snitch and have a clean conscience, and feel good about it. You're gonna feel like a cornball, and a real coon after
Bro,
it.
listen to me, bro. Just listen to me for a second, okay? Hey, and then first of all, we had 14 people. We got 11. We only got 5 likes, man. We got 12 people, man. Let's go. Let's get these likes up, baby. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that share button, man. Don't be here just looking, man. Show love, man. Show support. We don't need nobody here just looking, y'all. We need support. We want interaction. That's what we do it for. We do it for the family, man. Everybody the original people that's here, they already know, man. If you just get in the building, man, hit that like button from the gate. We need to see 15 likes in that like button. Hit that share button. I'm gonna drop the link. If you want to come on and speak, your opinion on the situation, they go the link. The link is also in the chat. And shit, let's get it. Now I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Now what you had said,
There's no way there's no way a man he can snitch and walk with and walk clean and have a clear conscience unless he's given over to a reprobate mind like the Bible says. You know what the Bible says? That the Lord gave them over to a reprobate mind, and unless his conscience is seared as with a hot iron, what the Bible says.
Right. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this again. Cause I'm just trying to clearly see that you mean repeat what you said one more time, bro. Just the beginning. One more time.
There's no way you can snitch and have a clean and get away clean and have a clear conscience unless he's given over to a reprobate mind and unless his conscience is
Uh,
seared as with a hot iron.
listen, bro. If a nigga snitch on you, man, he did that shit to get himself out of something. You think he gonna feel bad? He free. That's what he wanted. You feel what I'm saying? I know niggas that snitch on niggas that don't even know, bro. And they don't got
Mm-hmm.
no feelings about it. Niggas will snitch on you and goddamn go to your mama house and eat a plate at your mama house. Like,
See,
bro, where I come from, I already know how I go. It can be the hardest nigga shooting and killing everything. He can be a snitch. The snitches now, when they snitch, they get out, they'll pull a pistol on you and rob you and tell you like, nigga, call me a snitch again. And these don't be no little ass punk ass niggas. They just be snitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't
it's it.
respect them, and I ain't gonna let a snitch ass nigga do shit to me.
It's
About if you a snitch,
the
I can't
conscience
do
is
it.
seared. Their conscience is seared as they're given over to reprobate mind, and their conscience is seared as with a hot iron. Do you know what it means to be given over to reprobate mind?
Explain it for the people that
Okay,
don't know.
when you're given over to a reprobate mind, this has something to do with people who are not in God and who are not in Jesus and do not follow God and Jesus. These are people who do not follow God and who do not follow Jesus. Anytime a person does not follow God and not follow Jesus, anytime the person rebels against God and anytime a person's character is not good, it's almost like the Lord gives them over to a reprobate mind because if you're in God and you're in Jesus, you wouldn't be the snitch you would be like God would change you so that you wouldn't be the snitch you would be like you wouldn't want to snitch and God would keep you from snitching and God will stop you from doing that but since you want you're not in God and you're not in Jesus the more you do it and the more you don't want to repent of it and the more you don't and the further you drift away from God and the further you turn away from God it's like the more God
Right.
gives you over to a reprobate mind.
Okay.
He gives you over to the
Tell you what I'm trying to tell you is I understand what you talking about, bro. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this. See this. First of all, shout out to everybody who just getting in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. It's your boy, man. Paper, man. Flow time. You did. Uh, click that link below if you wanna. I got the link in the comments below. If you want to come on the show and just speak, you might want to shout out to the fam or just speak your opinion on this situation and shit. Whoop the whoop the whoop. Hey, so shit. They go the link right there. Click that link in the chat. We'll bring you up. Also like share. Bruh, what I'm saying is, nigga, I understand what you saying about the whatever reparational minds, whatever. What I'm saying is,
and I also can talk
hold
about the
on, hold on, hold on,
conscience.
bro. Hold on 1 second. Let me say this. Let me talk. What I'm telling you is Charleston White just did T.I. son and Lil Boosie son. It's either a death certificate or them boys just ain't fucking with the police. They ain't gonna set themselves up like that. And I don't want to see them do nothing because they already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something happen right now to him, they gonna blame him. That ain't good. You get what I'm saying? That ain't good. So I don't think them boys will be dumb enough. Cause at the end of the day, what you think Charleston White gonna do to Lil Boosie or Lil Boosie son? Or T.I. his son? What you think he really gonna do physically to them? You feel me? Nothing. So if they were smart, they'll just let them talk his shit. You know, they gonna come on there and let them know, like, look, you ain't finna talk to my son like that. But as far as shooting at them and trying to kill them, all that, they gonna link it. They gonna know, bro. But you know, Lil Boosie don't play, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie about that. You know, Lil Boosie, man, and Ti, man. You know, Ti ain't got no just punk record itself. Shit, Ti been out here, man, for a minute. So it ain't like he dissing no broke. And he dissing some. At least one nigga gotta be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? He ain't dissing no PM. DC keep 100. What it do, bro?
And I also so can talk to you about the other stuff. Like it's like
Hey, my volume messing
it's
up,
like
man.
I got you. I
like
hear you. I cut it up for you.
Okay, yeah,
Eddie, can I have the floor for a little bit and finish my talking?
Hey, but stay on the subject, man. We talking these time this death certificate. That's what we.
I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the situation.
Go ahead. You got the flow.
Okay, this is going on because man in the Garden of Eden turned away from God, and as a result of that, God told them not to do a certain thing. If you eat of this tree, you shall surely die. And the man decided to be deceived by sin, and man disobeyed God, and he ate of the tree, of that tree, and God cursed ground, and he said that you shall work to use sweat. Since you want to be like me, you shall do everything by yourself, and you shall have a hard life, and you shall have things going hard for you. And this is what was going on for Charleston White. Charleston White is going to have a hard time in life. He and if he doesn't have a heart, he and God told the man that to death. From dust you came, and to dust you shall return. And he
You saying
also so
God? You saying God is more? He going against God now. That's what you saying.
I'm trying to give you a framework that explains the psychopathy and why Charleston White is doing what he's doing. This is happening because of sin. This is happening because this is not a new situation. This is something very old, and this is something that's going on for a long time. Ever since man sinned, it's like God gave humanity over to a reprobate mind, and also Charleston White's conscience is seared with a hot iron. And when your conscience is seared with a hot iron, you get to a point where right is not right anymore, and wrong is not wrong anymore. Right is wrong, and wrong is right. You get to a point where you have to not only defend your rightness, but you also have to defend your wrongness. You
Right.
not only have to defend you not only have to defend how right you are, but you also have to defend how wrong you are. And Charleston White not he not only has to defend his rightness, but you also has to defend his wrongness. He not only has to defend how right he is, but you also has to defend how wrong he is, because his conscience is seared with a hot iron. And that's how it is when he's snitching and he's doing all of this stuff. It's like his conscience, and God cursed human being. He says that he says that the punishment was a spiritual death. The punishment is a relationship.
I'm
The
gonna tell
first the
you.
first
Let me tell you this. Charleston White though, sometimes he say some stuff that it kind of makes sense. That's where it gets you because you can tell that Charleston White, he ain't no he ain't no nigga that ain't been around no niggas in the ghetto. He ain't no nigga that ain't been around no niggas in the hood. You feel me? And if you hey, shout out to my boy Dollar Malone. Hit that link, bro. Come up. I dropped the link in the chat. There go the link right there. Hit that link, man, and come up, man. I want to hear what you guys say about this. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, he done offended a lot of people's families, and he done had some explanations here and there that was good. You know what I'm saying? But you have to just take what you can take from certain people, man. Sometimes that's like when he was saying he wouldn't disrespect his elders and all that. That was true. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young folk did respect their elders. Back when I grew up, When somebody was older than you know what I'm saying? You stayed out that business, man. You know what I'm saying? When your mama talking to somebody else, you stay out the business. You get what I'm saying? Now, far as him speaking on how Boosie raised his son, or far as him speaking on, his son getting police, all that shit, that ain't nothing cool to say, man. Cause somehow for real, then like nigga, you prayed on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, we gotta take it for what it's worth, cause it's the internet. You know, it ain't like Charleston White. It ain't like he's somebody we really believe in, like he God or something.
I know Charleston White is not God, and he will never be God. It's like he's not worthy to be God. God. It's like
Mhm.
I'm not trying to deify. I'm not trying to deify to Charleston White. I know that Charleston White is not God. Charleston White is a sinner, and he did a whole lot of wrong stuff. Even though he did some right stuff, he did a whole lot of wrong stuff, and he's falling short of the glory of God. God, because he sinned, and we all know what the Bible says about that. But the Bible says, it says all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So he he did some bad. He did a whole lot of bad stuff, and even though he's talking some real stuff, it's almost like what he's doing. What he's doing, the negatives is outweighing the positives. Even though he's got some positives, he's got more negatives than he's got
Yeah.
positive.
Hey, and if y'all tuned in, man, make sure y'all hitting that like button and y'all share the live, man. Also, I dropped the link in the comments. So keep that link, man. Come up, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about Charleston White right now, man. A lot, because I heard a lot of people saying, oh man, he do too much. Oh man, this and that. Well, we live right now. I want to see what the people that's gonna click the link. I posted the link in the comments, and it's gonna really come up and speak so we can really debate and really whoop the wham bam. You did. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Cause they say Charleston White, a lot of people say he gonna get killed. And I don't wish that on nobody. You feel me?
He might not get killed in this fight, but if he keeps doing what he's doing, and if he doesn't turn to God, and if he doesn't turn to Jesus, he will get killed in the next life, because there's a life after this one. There's always a life after this one, and you either going to heaven or you're going to hell.
Right.
And hell, you don't want to go to hell, because hell is where you go to die a second time. That's why if you search in the book of Revelation 21,
So you
Revelation
saying
chapter 21.
Charleston White on his way to hell? You saying he got front row seats to hell?
If he doesn't have Jesus and the Lord with him, like if he doesn't have God
You
with him,
saying
even
he
though he's
going to
talking
hell with gasoline draws on?
the only way
Hold on,
he can.
hold on, Samurai. I got a guest. We got a special guest in the building. Who this is? We got my bro, Boss Man Dollar. What it do, bro? All the way from Meridian, man. What it do, bro?
What's good with you, Flo? Everything gravy?
Yes, sir, man. How you been, brother?
Oh, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Blessed. So appreciate you for having me on your platform.
For sure, bro. Hey, and like I say, bro, we always waiting on for the next interview, man. Everybody loves that first interview, man. I know you've been dropping that music, man.
Oh yeah, I dropped something today. You know what I'm saying? So, not to cut into what you got going on, but hey, check me out on YouTube, Boss Man Dollar. But I'm ready to speak on what you got going on.
Well, bro, basically today, we came on first show back, and we want to touch on the Charleston White, all the stuff he been doing. Plus, lately him and Boosie and T.I. been beefing, and he dissed their kids, and said the police
How,
to kill him, all that.
how
It
did
just
this
been a
even
bunch of
come
chaos
about?
with it, bro.
Like, how did this start? You know what I'm saying? Like did
I
Charleston just wake up and just, you know what? I'm going at Boosie and I'm going at Ti today, or some events led up to this.
well, actually, I think Charleston been kind of going at Boosie. I think
Okay.
he been kind of going at Boosie, but when Boosie dissed Kanye West, he came to defend Kanye.
Basically, as far as Charleston White go, okay, he got some, not just overall, not even dealing with the situation. He got some good points to him, and
Valid point.
you know what I'm saying, he do what he do, and it's certain things that I dislike that he do, and there's certain things that I like dealing with this certain situation. Um, man, I just feel like basically, okay, what he's doing is upsetting a lot of people, and when people get upset and they act off their emotions, people can tend to get hurt. And the way he play,
Right.
he play a lot of police game. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I wouldn't, advise that he continue down the route he going, trying to play this tough role, but then at the same time gonna call the police. And but we know what happens when people act off their emotions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So I mean, if he got a bigger agenda to what he's doing, and which is trying, like, okay, just look at it like this: if he's trying to teach the black people, hey, y'all doing all this rah rah and want ready to kill, how about you learn the laws? How about you learn that you can't tell me you go? How about you learn that you can't threaten me and this and this and that? How about, you know what I'm saying? But if he got a bigger agenda, then okay, speak on that. But if you just fucking off the black people, I'm picking on him today, trying to get him locked up. Then I'm finna pick on him. Then, you know what I'm saying, you reap what you sow. Motherfucker gonna catch up with you. Not just wishing
Mm-hmm.
nothing on none. I'm just saying, shh, come on, man. You know what I'm talking about?
and
Right.
and Charleston White better make sure he's good with God, and he better make sure he's right with God, because Charleston White better make sure he's good with God, and he's right with God, because if he's not good with God, and if he's not right with God, if he's not living for God and living for Jesus, if he's not serving the Lord Jesus Christ every day, and keeping him up and having him in his life, if he never accepted Jesus as Jesus, and never accepted God and all of that, he and he's doing this, there won't be a punishment for him. Not, if not in this life, but in the next life.
I'm gonna tell you
Because
this
there's
though.
always
But Arthur White said this. He said one thing about Boosie. He said that Boosie said Black Lives Matter, all this, but he killing black people and he didn't have black people killed. So how can Black Lives Matter to him?
I
So how y'all
mean,
feel about
on,
that?
on, on that topic, like I say, Charleston makes some valid points, but at the same time, okay, he ain't in Boosie's shoes. He don't know exactly what went on for Boosie to have to feel like to, feel the needs to do whatever he done.
the thing is,
He don't
the thing.
specifically even know what Boosie did, so he just really just running his mouth. Basically, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? He said, I think Charleston was involved in a murder, even though he said it was a white guy. You still have
Mm-hmm.
caused harm to a human. So are you telling us we should cause harm to white people and it's okay? Or are you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you
Right.
telling us? Because basically, what's your message? We don't know your message. We don't know if you
The
for the
thing, the
black
thing is, this is
or
that
against
black.
the black.
The thing is, that black lives have always mattered. The problem is against society, and the whole of America to acknowledge that, accept that, and realize that. The problem, the problem is not whether or not Black Lives Matter. The problem is again, the whole society and community to acknowledge and realize that when it comes to that.
We know that Black Lives Matter.
Storm
They
Rain
know.
TV, man. Appreciate the love, man. Shout out Storm Rain TV, man, for coming through and showing some love, man. You did.
I mean, I respect Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like he should be, doing what he's doing. I feel like he should keep it more positive. Not to say that.
And if Charleston White doesn't flip script, he might not get a punishment right now, like he might not be punished in this life, but he will be punished in the next life, because in the next life there's hell,
Hey,
and there's something called the second death, and the second death is when you die a second time. The first death, that is when you die in the body and when you die physically. The second death is when you die spiritually, and that's it. And the lake of fire is associated with the second death in Revelation chapter 21. It's the second death is when you die spiritually. Like Charleston White. Can I tell you something? Charleston White. He over saying you're worrying about who's going to kill Charleston White physically, and you should worry about who's going to kill Charleston White spiritually. You should not fear you should not fear fear not who can kill the body, but who can kill the
I'm gonna tell you
spirit.
something. Charleston White, he always hold on one second. Gotta come in. DSGB. I can't understand. Hey DSGB, that's how my brother talk. So I mean, if you whatever you got to do to understand, man, you gonna understand. Cause that's how my brother talk. You know, we don't do that over here. I mean, I know you probably new to the channel. Make sure you, hey, y'all tuned in right now. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, y'all hitting that subscribe button, and man, make sure y'all in these comments, man, showing love. Yeah, that's my brother though. That's how he talk. I know you new to the channel,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm trying to approach it from a biblical standpoint. It's just that if Charleston White doesn't repent, they're even
that's
though
what you got to understand this, bro. With Charleston
even
White, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It was a good thing and a bad thing. See, the good thing, well, we'll go back. We'll go good first. The good thing was we had so many niggas saying shit all over the internet and doing dumb shit, and nobody wasn't saying nothing. So we needed a nigga. It was a sacrifice now, but we needed a nigga to just say fuck it. He ain't going at the weak niggas or nobody like. He's going at the niggas that's saying something to him when after he say something to them. You know what I'm saying? He gonna say his comment on whatever he see on the internet. But if he didn't see it on the internet, he wouldn't know about it. You feel me? So you put it on the internet. He come in. You already know he police. You get what I'm saying? When you come into him, he's gonna get you. That's just like when he tried to do Kevin Gates, and Kevin Gates was like, man, I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. He knew like I can't get him. The only niggas he gonna get is the niggas he know they selling dope and shit and all this shit, so they can't fight with him. The only nigga that's gonna be able to beat the Charleston White gonna be a nigga who ain't worried about the police or nothing. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't you can't defeat Charleston on the internet because
No, but what
that's
I'm
where he.
saying, you ain't even got a chance if you a dope boy, street nigga, kill all that, cause he already got you.
That's
It's
what I'm
gonna have
saying.
to
I'm
be a
saying
nigga that ain't got nothing on his record to even talk about it.
the way to react to Charleston is basically with love. Like just say
There you
Ti
go.
for instance. Just say Ti. Okay, when Ti seen the video, I know he was hot. He mentioned my son. He told my yellow freak, all this and that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if you know Charleston's game, you know that's his best game. So you didn't
yeah.
seen his best game.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna respond like that. I'm gonna respond uh basically with love, the same way Kevin Gates did, but not trying to be like Kevin Gates. It just
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know if you get on the internet to my hey look here man, people are die about what
yeah,
you're feeding into it. It's like come on
yeah,
now, you see his game, like
yeah.
damn, like don't play his game, and that's how you
But
win.
it's a lot of people learn from this situation with Charleston White and all this shit. A lot of people learn not to do all that shit on the internet no more.
That's what I'm telling you.
A lot of
Don't
people learn from this shit, bro. I promise you.
Don't play a game. If you try to touch him, he gonna have the laws. That nigga right there, just a nigga that they're gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk. He gonna talk on the internet. He ain't gonna bust up. He ain't gonna fucking touch you. He ain't gonna touch King. He ain't gonna touch nobody. He just gonna get on the motherfucking internet and entertain anybody that looking. So
Dollar.
with that,
Yeah, what I
with
said earlier, dollar. I said, what is he gonna do to boost his T.I. son anyway? What is he gonna do?
nothing.
So what's
nothing.
the big deal? What's the big
So
deal?
so
But but
they
but
got
but 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 there will be a chance that he's not gonna have the law to defend him and not to back him anymore when he's in the lake of fire. Because can I tell you something? The cops and the police, the feds cannot save you when you're in hell. That's the thing about hell. Hell is eternal separation from humans, and not only and when you're
Charleston
in hell,
White can go his knees tonight and repent to God, and he can get himself together. He ain't going to hell. We can't just say he going to hell. He can repent. You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? We
yeah.
ain't worried about that.
If he repents, he can go to heaven. But if he doesn't repent, if he never repents in his life, he's going to hell. And can I say something? When you're in hell, you're there by yourself. It's like you're separated from everybody. Like
Yeah, but I'm
almost
saying
everybody else is there,
Charleston White. Listen, Samurai.
but you're there for
Charleston
yourself. It's
White.
like
Charleston White ain't worried about going to hell. If y'all tuned in right now, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get this conversation going. Did Charleston White sign his death certificate? I dropped the link. If you want to come up and give me your opinion, let me drop that link again. Y'all click that link. You know what I'm saying? And come on up, man. Click that link and come up. We want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear what you got to say. I'm going to bring y'all up one-on-one. Hit that link. I'm going to bring you up one-on-one. We doing it tonight. Let me read this comment. You get all y'all talking shit. Is the movie coming out? So, Janair Fambro, what do you say? They pay travelers in white and talk that shit. Is the movie coming out with T.I. and Lucy and Charlie White? Bro, what are you talking about, bro? Hit the link. Hit the link right here, man, and come up and tell me what you talking about. Because I don't know what you're saying. That's a fact. I think any man or woman gets to a point where they ain't fighting and calling is gonna happen. No. I mean, me personally, bro, like I said earlier, man. And y'all, somebody click the link, come up. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear y'all opinion. And if you tuned in, make sure y'all sharing the live, man, showing love. Don't just be sitting on the live, man. We interact over here. It's a family thing. So if you ain't gonna do that, you can just exit the page now. But all the other people that's really showing love and supporting and hitting that like button and all that, man, y'all, let's get this thing popping, man. Hit that link. Y'all come up and tell me y'all opinion on how y'all feel about this situation. I dropped the link right here is in the comments. So click it. I'm gonna bring you up. Let's get it. We doing that tonight. But Samurai, you gotta understand this, man. Charleston White, he's just doing the people what they letting him do. You get what I'm saying? I mean, he said they get paid for a movie coming out real soon. So you saying this just wait? You saying it's just a prank or some shit for promo or some shit? Come on, hey, hit that link, Janelle Fambro. Janelle Fambro, hit that link, man.
Charles White is on some Illuminati type stuff. It's like some
Hit that. I
Charles.
want to hear what he got to say about the movie. He said he knows something about the movie. I want to hear it. DSG, what
Charles
it
White
do?
works for the Illuminati or some type of. I feel like Charles White is on some Illuminati type stuff.
Okay. So you
He
saying
he 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 probably he probably has a satanic pentagram or satanic symbol or an anarchy
what it
symbol.
do? DC keep 100.
He
What it
probably
do, fam? You
has
hear me?
a satanic pentagram.
I'll try to bring DSGB on. Let me
Could you
let
hear me?
him get a look.
Mic check, mic
Hold
check.
on, y'all.
Could y'all
Hold
hear
on,
me?
y'all. Yeah, I hear you. Hold on. I'm finna bring the squad back on. Hold on one second.
All right, bet.
DSGB, what it
Can you
do?
hear me, Famo?
Yeah.
What's going on, fam? Can you
And
hear
what it
me,
do, my
Famo?
boy? Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear
can
you
you hear me?
good.
Okay, for
Yeah, I
sure.
hear
First
you
of all,
good.
okay, cool. First of all, I didn't mean no disrespect when I come in earlier about I can't understand, dude. I didn't know, so I apologize for that. First of all,
Oh yeah, you good.
Hey, that's
yeah. First of all,
100. 100, my nigga.
hmm you got a good subject because to answer your question, I don't think that he has a death wish. You know what I'm talking about? Because for one, he is surrounded by the laws, and we all know that he's a dangerous man. Because I think that I want to go back a little bit because I think that Boosie was smart when Vlad asked Boosie about Charleston, he said, "I'm not gonna speak about it, anything, because it's obvious he's trying to set people up, or that can be some smart street dude stuff. I'm not gonna say nothing on camera to make it appear I'm afraid of him, but behind the scenes, something getting lined up. You understand me? So that
Definitely,
could be,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? So that can be a double-edged sword. Um, so no, I don't think he has a death wish. I just think that he just getting his 15 minutes of fame, because I know this is the year of the clout. You know, so he's probably enjoying it. As you see on his live, he was talking about selling the recordings he had, you know, instead of him and
Hmm.
Tip talking on the phone, you know what I'm talking about? So he's trying to make a profit, you know what I'm talking about? And I think everybody understands that, you know what I mean? Because my gripe is this. Now they want to like get on you know, now I can play devil's advocate. Am I allowed to do that real quick? Play both sides of the field?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, I really feel like, you know, people saying, oh, he's a snitch, you know, he gonna tell, he gonna call the cops. But we gotta realize this man is in his 50s. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Nobody's gonna be fighting, you know what I'm saying, and trying to tussle with young folk, you know, at 50. I know when I'm 55, 60, I call the laws too. And we all know, as street people, people on the street, we know that white folks, we know they'll call the cops ASAP if something go on. And we accept it like that's normal. You know what I'm saying? We know they gonna call, we know they gonna tell. Cause you know, we've been around
Hmm.
some white folks. If you do something around white folks, like, man, don't do that. You know they're gonna call the police. We do that ASAP
Right.
in the black community. We know what's happening. So it behooves me to why it's shocking when a black man gonna call the cops. You should expect it. This man is old. He ain't tussling. He let you know he gonna call the cops.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
And you know, they say he went to law school, bro.
yeah, he went to law school. You know what I'm saying?
With all the
So
DA, with all the DA, you know, everybody.
hmm now he went to law school. Now the question is that a bad thing or a good thing?
No, we know he the police. That's good. We already know what he gonna do. Then the
Yeah.
crazy part is, really, if you don't get into it with him, he might
hmm
can be the one to help you out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
See,
like
that
devil
would
said, he
be
got me
crazy
covered.
about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My only disagreement with Mr. White is that, you know, he had no reason to bring up, you know, Trayvon Martin, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to make a
I mean, I
comparison the
could
way
never.
he
I'm gonna be real, bro. Me
hmm
being honest, I
Yeah,
could
talk to
never
me.
fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? On no secretive type shit, real life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against
Yeah,
him. You know, he a black man trying to do his thing, but I don't
right.
got it ain't no influence on my life. But
hmm
you know, I couldn't could but see because at his age, bro. When I get his
Right,
age, I know I won't be doing that at my
right,
age right now.
right.
You know, we
Exactly.
don't do that type of shit. Every nigga I know his age, my uncles and shit, they stand up nigga, bro. They don't even play all that shit, bro.
Hell
So,
yeah.
you know, if you gonna get on the internet and say some real shit, say some real shit. But don't edge
hmm
on no fight and you know a nigga gonna get mad to say something and then you just took a nigga off the street for no reason. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Because
I get what
if you
you're
really come from the
saying.
street, you know how hard it was to get to where you trying to get, bro. Like that's fucked up. But
Yeah, facts.
it's
So what do
like
you
it's
think?
up to you too. Huh?
So can I ask you a question? What do you think his intentions are? His true intentions?
To be real, bro,
Yeah,
I
talk to
think
me.
Charles I think this, bro.
hmm
I think Charleston White, you know, he done been around niggas, bro.
Yeah,
So he know how niggas is in the hood, the ghettos out there.
yeah,
He know every time he say something about a nigga that's big, they gonna reply.
right.
Back in the days, if you diss Lil Wayne and you wasn't no big rapper, he wouldn't reply. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
hmm
So all these niggas done gave this nigga they fan base. So what he gonna do every time his shit stop buzzing a little bit,
hmm
he gonna do the same move.
Yeah.
And then now he know if he talk about snitching and all this shit and niggas don't post a snitch. But what little people don't
Mhm.
know is everybody got their own life. You can do whatever you want to do to make it to the top. Cause it's gonna be niggas in your hood that say don't snitch and snitch. Now I
Yeah, I
never
mean,
snitch. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what kind of nigga you want to be. But he's telling you what kind of nigga he is. So how could you
yeah.
not expect him to do this kind of shit? It shouldn't even be electrifying. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
now, yeah, now say this now, snitching. Now, we all know that is shunned upon in the black community with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Now, now let's say for instance, like, what do you think the worst case scenario is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Let's say if they were to meet or things that get violent. You know what I'm saying? Because after all, these are all just words. You know what I'm saying? It's been displayed back
Okay.
and forth. You know what I
So they
mean?
see each
These are
other, right? And I get
right.
what?
Yeah, talk to me.
Okay. They gonna go somewhere. You know Charleston White
Mhm.
gonna have police, right?
Yeah.
You know he gonna have security police out there if they go somewhere like that, right? And they meet
Yeah,
like at a club.
you gonna let it be known. Yeah.
He gonna have all that, right? What nigga you
Mm-hmm.
know ever did something in front of the police? What nigga you know ever shot a nigga in front of the police like that? What's the numbers, statistics? Are they high?
Probably. Hell no, super low.
Now what's the statistics of a nigga just shooting a nigga in the hood in front of other niggas and shit like that?
Super high.
So, cuz let's stop playing. He
Mhm.
gonna be with the police. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
if
I
they catch
mean,
him slipping, they gonna catch him slipping. But I know black niggas, they'll gun you down with a chopper, and the police
yeah.
pull up, they'll just put the chopper down, put their hands up. Same gun they sprayed you down with.
Because part of me, I look at both sides because I'm like, I hear Tip saying like, you know, at the same time, Charleston White had a somewhat of a point too, because even not matter of fact, let's just take T.I. out there and Charleston out the equation. Was any like street dude, you know what I'm saying? Let's say a street dude got kids, he's selling dope, move out the bam. And like you say, I'm a street nigga from Atlanta as well, bro. And I know for a fact, niggas know for a fact, like if
Huh?
you got
What?
what's up?
On the stove.
Okay. If
Turn
you
it
got
off.
kids,
Put it on top of that pot, right?
you know what I'm saying? You got kids, and you know what I'm saying? Do you really think you're gonna put yourself in a position to get away from your kids because you want to keep it real and not break the code? You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen it plenty of times where my homeboy, he had his girl, she was with him for like 13 years. His main one, you know what I'm saying? All the cops had to tell her, ma'am, do you want to see your kids again? And she got the hollering and singing, and man did 26 years of prisons, doing it to this day. You know what I'm talking about? Because I tell those, you can be the hardest nigga in the world, but when you're looking at that Fed time, you know what I'm saying, that 20-hour lockdown, that shit is niggas gonna tell when that shit is
Yeah,
actually face to face. Because it's good to say it when it sound good, but when you actually facing it, and then white folks about to bang that gavel, and you getting finna get 37 years, and then you gotta bang on that window talking to your wife and kid through the glass, and she asking you why the hell you do that. Oh, I gotta keep real with my niggas, baby. But you got a wife and kid at the house.
mm-hmm.
On the side, what's more important? You know what I'm talking about? Your niggas or your family? You know what I'm talking
So you
about?
got to look at this like,
You talk to me.
we talk about the internet, bro, right?
Yeah,
You know
internet.
I fuck
Yeah.
with you. I fuck with you.
Yeah.
We talking about the internet, right?
Yeah.
You know, you gonna meet some people that actually genuine people that
Yeah.
y'all ain't gonna have to meet in person, but shit, when y'all get on this bitch, y'all gonna fuck with each other and help each other.
Right. That's a fact.
But hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second.
All right. Yeah, I was trying to roll up some sticking real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead. See, we
On
Yeah.
there for a little second.
Yeah.
But it's my first night back, you feel me?
Yeah. You just
I
popped up
usually
on my
come
feet. I
on.
was trying to see what y'all talking about here. You were saying some good stuff while I joined, bit, bro.
Yeah, we gonna work together. I'm gonna chop it up with you after this though. We gonna
Yeah.
chop it up after this. We gonna
Yeah.
start. When I come on, I want you to come on too, and my cousin
Yes,
usually be
sir.
on it too, man.
Yes, sir.
But
Y'all fucks with the movement, man.
yeah. We finna. No, we finna. I need like 100 more subscribers, 100 some more subscribers till we get to 1,000, man. Shout out to the paper bag family. We're on our way to 1,000. I know I've been gone for like 2 months, man. I had a lot of real life stuff, so we had to upgrade a couple things. You did. But hey, we here, baby. I appreciate everybody who goddamn still here, baby. I know y'all gonna stay down. You did.
Yeah.
But me growing up in the hood, cause I done seen a lot
Yeah.
of Charleston Whites, man. We
Yeah.
didn't want to kill him or nothing like that. We
Right.
just knew don't do nothing in front of him. That's like the
Mm-hmm.
crackhead who I was gonna tell your mama. Nigga, you
Right.
just know not to do nothing in front of him. You don't want to beat no damn crackhead up and shit, nigga. It's all about, it rules and regulations is morals. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To your community, bro.
But you know what's funny? My mom and my dad, they was the type, if they see me doing something wrong, they'll tell the police they damn self, turn me into the station. And I grew up in the
But you
hood,
you gonna get mad at your mama for telling the police you fucked up.
Man, yeah, that's a
Man, look,
boy.
I'm finna tell you a story, bro.
Yeah.
Just speaking of that, I'm finna tell you a story. But go ahead. I need to use the bathroom, so go ahead and I want you to hold it down while I use the bathroom, bro. For me.
Okay, yes, sir.
Speak on that Charleston a little bit for him. Cause I was talking
Huh?
about my mama. We gonna
Yeah.
talk about some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. But back on that Charleston White man, you know what I'm saying? It's like this here. This man is saying the truth. You know, even though it's the message, like there's a saying, I might not always be right, but I'm never wrong. I mean, the message he's saying, I mean, the way he's saying is fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? But I heard no lies being told. You know, as far as what he said. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the kicker. It's just that people just mad that he the one saying it. You know what I'm talking about? I think that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. Man, I hope I ain't talking to myself. I can't even see the chat in that motherfucker.
Hell nah, you ain't talking to yourself. I had to use the bathroom.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was trying to get the thing lit.
Nah,
Yeah,
we were
but
talking about our mama. We were saying something about mama.
yeah, I was saying my mom would call the police. So mad. My mom would let you know she was a damn. If you break the law, I'm gonna tell. My mom and my
Oh
dad was like
yeah,
that.
yeah, that
You
was
know,
it. That was it. Hey,
man,
shout out
straight
to the
up.
chat. We see y'all lit. Let me tell you the story though. Like
Yeah.
nigga, one day I go to my homeboy crib and shit. He had just got out. And he telling
Right.
me, I'm like, man, I gotta go to court, whoop the whoop on some shit. But I don't think I'm gonna get locked up. And he was asking me like, what the charges and woo woo woo. And I told him. And he was like, bro, you finna go to jail, bro, if they catch you. So
Mm.
I'm like, I'm going to prison, they catch me for this shit. He like, hell yeah. So next thing you know, I'm talking shit, bro, because I'm fucked up. We smoking blunt early in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
Man, and God, see one thing about God, when you get to trying to do too much, he gonna sit you down.
Oh, he ain't gonna
So,
sit you down. So no. Yeah, yeah.
man, bro, I said, man, the police looking for me, they gotta go to my mama house. Cause that was my address at.
Right.
And man, like 20 minutes later, man, I'm talking about we drinking surge, smoking all that. It when I was younger though. And
Right.
man, my mama called my phone, bro.
You know what
Bro,
time
you
it
see
was.
how I
Yeah.
look right now? I'm looking like,
Yeah. You like, damn.
nah,
Yeah.
my
Like
mama,
you
she
like
one of them old school mama. She like,
Yep.
look, she like this. Hello? I
Yep.
know you ain't got these goddamn police at my house. You don't get your ass over here right now handling this shit. What the hell
Fact.
you got going on? You know what I'm saying? You ain't I
Uh-huh.
never had a motherfucker coming to my house no more. You ain't welcome over here no more. I'm talking about,
Man,
bro.
boy.
So I
Straight
go to
up.
the police station, bro. I had a lawyer, everything, bro. I went and bought some pants for this shit.
Yeah.
Man, the judge was like, man, because I sent my lawyer that morning, though I was telling dude, I'm like, bro, I don't gotta be there because my lawyer said he gonna do it. Man, the judge was
Yeah.
like, man, I've been waiting on you all morning, man. You had me waiting like 6 hours. So you know what's up, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was
You
like,
already know what's
nah,
happening.
I got my lawyer. And he was like, ain't no whoop whoop whoop. The lawyer name, ain't no little deal gonna help you on this one. You know what
Fact.
I'm saying? And man, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, dang, one thing about my mama, man, I couldn't be mad though. Cause she could have told him
Yeah.
like I don't know who he is. But
Yeah. You
man,
had
I
respect.
would have been running.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been running.
Mm-hmm.
My mama wants you
Mm-hmm.
to face it. She wants you to face it like a man.
Right. That's it. Got to
Yeah.
face like a man. And I think that, and that translates. So I think that's what Mr. White is saying about these boys. And now, true enough, now me personally, excuse me, I'm not a father, so I think it's out of line to speak on somebody else's kids or how to parent their kids because I don't have any kids. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because if a man was to ask me right now, if Tip or Boost would have asked me, hey Boost, man, how in the hell do you think I should do to my kids? How should I discipline them? I'm like, you know what? I don't have an answer. I can't tell you how to parent your child. That's only for you to find out an answer. I can't do that. Um, but at the same time, I think that being a celebrity, and they did do a TV show that I think that half of your life is dedicated to the public because you are celebrities. You did have a TV show, you know what I'm saying? Displaying, your daily endeavors as a family. What's it called? The Family Hustle. They did have a TV show. So they did put some of the business on display. You know what I'm saying? So I know there is a different standard when it comes to them because they were a TV family. You know what I'm saying? And we
Mm-hmm.
all see, and we all see, the only reason that King was talking like that is because of who his daddy is. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason he's talking tough. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Mm-hmm.
But at the same
But I'm gonna
time,
say
I
this.
do.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, bro.
Okay, appreciate it. But at the same time, we all know everybody. I see everybody keep saying in the comments. They're like saying on other pages. They'll say, he's a kid. He's only 18. Yeah, that's true. But I know that
Mm-hmm.
he's just 18 on paper. But we know mentally he's not that at that grown man status yet. You know what I'm saying? He can't really walk in them shoes just yet as a grown ass man. You know what that means? Grown ass man. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
In all aspects. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you just grown on paper. But really, you gotta be that. You know what I'm talking about? You exude that. You
Mm-hmm.
exude that manhood. But he still come off as a little boy. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
How he talks, can't complete a sentence, can't construct a proper sentence. You hear how he talk, yeah, what's going on, boy? You know what I'm saying? Boy, you in, boy.
Who
He
are
sound
that?
like that.
Who are that?
King,
Who?
T.I. son. King.
Oh yeah. He a youngster
You
though,
know,
man. That's a
yeah, you
youngster
got
though. Man.
yeah, I'm saying he's a youngster, so he's young. But at the same time, it's like I was hearing White was saying, and I hear what T.I. saying, like leave my boy alone. And that goes back to the question, at what point now you're supposed to defend your child no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any kids, but I believe you're supposed to defend your child no matter
Mm-hmm.
what. Um,
But I'm gonna tell
but
you like this, bro.
okay,
How I grew up. Now I'm
yeah,
gonna be real on that too. Now I can't tell them
okay,
what to do on the internet all that. 'Cause the internet shit, he shouldn't have went to the internet with it.
yeah,
He did like
mm-hmm,
shit Kodak did about Nipsey wife. But
mm-hmm,
you know what I'm saying? Like when it come to old folks and shit like that, bro, even when they make me mad, I'm not
yeah.
finna be on here arguing with these old folks and disrespecting these old folks, man.
Oh hell
Cause
no,
that
I'm
ain't
I'm
how
from the
I
south.
raised. That ain't how like if my
Yeah,
son disrespecting somebody older though, you know,
I'm
I'm gonna be like,
checking.
hold on, little yeah, hold on, little nigga, let me handle this. This ain't I'm the one doing the
Right.
talking, nigga. They're like when I
I
go talk
mean,
to a teacher or something at school. Let me talk to the teacher, nigga. You be quiet.
yeah, that's a
Cause that's
fact.
how my
Cause I
mama
mean,
was. My mama like that, bro.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's how it is. Where I'm raised, where I'm from in the South, what I'm talking about, being an elder has its privileges. You get the utmost respect. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You know what I'm talking
Hmm.
about? That's how I was raised. You don't disrespect old folk. We don't do that. We
Yeah.
just get up. Even if they're being rude, yes, man, you got it. Yes, sir, you got it.
Come
Walk
on,
away. You
man.
know what I'm
Come
talking
on, man.
about? Go get your
And then
daddy.
one
Go
day
get your
my
daddy.
great uncle, that who raised me, he made me so dang on mad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like over some small stuff. But he said some crazy shit to me.
Yeah,
But I walked my
yeah.
little ass home. Look, I walked my little happy ass home and didn't say shit because that's my uncle. I could never disrespect somebody who did all the shit they could do for me and somebody who
Mm-hmm.
really loved me rather than respect these niggas on the street. See, a
You know
lot of
what?
people, they'll talk nice to the niggas on the street, but when it comes to their
Yep.
mamas and their family and their women and shit like that, they talk crazy to them. You know
Any
what I'm
kind of
saying?
way. You know
That's why I
why?
worked
Because
on myself. I worked on myself
mhm.
and I'm still
Yep.
working on shit like that,
Mhm.
right? I ain't
Yep.
finna respect these niggas who don't give a fuck about me and don't give a fuck about it, even our kids, no race, no nothing, no
Right.
morals. And I got people
Mhm.
that really love me and I'm yelling at them and this and that. No, I can't do it.
Right. It took me a while to realize that too. You know what I'm saying? Like in this world, don't nobody give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody give a fuck. It took me a while to realize that. And people pleasing was my downfall. Because I realized that people are never satisfied. You know what I'm saying, man? You'll wear yourself thin trying to people please. You know what I'm talking about? You just gotta
No,
focus
you
on
please
yourself.
listen, bro. I learned one thing, little bro. When you please yourself,
Hmm.
the people that love you, it pleases them to see you
Oh
please. You get what I'm saying? And then when you
yeah.
please yourself, after you please yourself, you can please another person. But
Oh
make sure
yeah.
you
It's a
please
domino effect.
yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hmm. That's the
Yeah, make sure
domino
you
effect.
please yourself, my nigga.
Yeah, that's the domino effect. You know what I'm saying? Like how they say misery loves company, good vibes attract other good vibes as well. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what it
Right.
is. You know what I'm talking about? But people have because but it has to be with genuine intent. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people like I'm gonna tell you from personal experiences. Right now, I'm 40 years old, born in '82. I'm 40 years old, and I'm childless.
Oh, you big, bro.
Yeah, I probably have
Mhm.
maybe three friends that I can call friends. You know what I'm talking about? Just on one hand.
That's the
I don't use
paperback.
that word.
Right.
I don't use that word loosely. You know what I'm talking about? And I kind of found out that, like, from my personal experience, throughout my lifetime, man, I could say, man, a good 75, 80% of people that you come in contact with are on some bullshit or have some type of hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? Snakes in the grass type shit. You
Right.
know what I'm talking
Yep.
Hey, let me
about?
reset. Let me reset the platform. Hold on. Hey
Yeah,
man, if
yeah.
you just now tuning in, y'all, it's paper bag talk. You dig me? We here live. It's an open discussion, man. Y'all see the title. If you tuned in, man, make sure you hit that like button. Get in these comments, show some love, and make sure you share the live, man. Y'all share it to every platform, Facebook, everywhere. Let's get it.
Hey, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so I'm gonna say it right here though, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
now, I'm gonna say this, man. Charleston White, he I'm gonna say this first. I'm gonna say two things.
Okay.
The first thing is we needed it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, bro, because the hip hop
Yeah,
game was finna go down to destruction.
I
You
agree.
feel me?
I agree.
We had people getting locked up left and right. Motherfuckers didn't know what to do. You
Hey,
feel me?
yeah, yeah.
We needed a nigga to be able to show people that you can't just let people come in your clique and infiltrate and all that. When they let him out to
Mm-hmm.
California, all that, he got to see all that and flip the script. Then and he went from Cali. You feel
Right,
me?
right, right.
But see, also you got to look at this, man. That goes to show you that I'm not saying the gang shit weak or nothing, but it show
Mm-hmm.
you that as a man,
Mm-hmm.
your decision gonna have to affect you. If not, you see, he got them niggas locked up for a Rico. You feel what I'm saying? He got them niggas locked up for a Rico, and some of them niggas ain't had nothing to do with Charleston White. It took one nigga to get on here live and do that, and he fucked up the whole squad. You
Right.
feel me? So it
Mm-hmm.
like when you look at the game, and he taught you already. When you get on the internet, you get on the interview or something, nigga, go back to them niggas like back in the day. Talk about
Yeah,
your music, my nigga. If a nigga
yeah.
asks you anything else that ain't got nothing to do with music, you don't want to talk about it. You're
Right.
here to promote your music, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I
And
feel
that's
you.
what
If it was me, paperback. If it was me, I would degrade Charleston White and say that. If it was me, I would degrade Charleston White. I would I would disrespect him. I would gaslight him a whole lot. I would, I would, I would like to say that, hey man, I bet you do this, Charleston White. You got a vagina somewhere. You're not a
man, listen, Samurai.
you're a poor excuse for a grown man. Charles White is a poor excuse for a grown man. He he's talking like this. He's not
Y'all
nothing.
get them likes up. Let's go.
Get them lights
He's
up. Shoot them lights
wa-
up.
he's washed up. He's like he did.
Get to nobody.
He lost his glory days. He's not in his
All
glory
right.
days
Check
no
this
more.
out.
Get to
Let
nobody.
me get the flow. Let me tell you something.
I would
Let me
degrade
get
him
the
and
flow. Let me
I
tell
would
you something,
gaslight
bro.
him.
Let me get the
I
flow. Let
would
me tell
degrade
you
and
something,
gaslight
Samurai.
him.
Paper bag
Let me
talk.
get the
Talking about
flow.
Japanese.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this too, man. I don't want to get too deep into the jibber jabber, cause you know that paper talking sound like Japanese. But look, check this out. You did it. Y'all make sure y'all share this live so I can break it down, man, and I can hit it with the pound, man. You
You
did.
gotta get on this
But
motherfucker about an hour.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Charleston White, man. You see, he ain't this little baby. None of the niggas that if you don't say nothing to him, you straight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's looking for attention.
People acting like he just going at random people. If you don't say nothing to him or mention this nigga, you ain't got to worry about it. If he
Yeah.
mention you, all you gotta do is say, "Hey, Charleston, man, I ain't on all that kind of stuff, man. You know,
Fuck
we
your
good." I ain't,
cockeyed ass. Leave
nah,
me alone, cockeyed motherfucker.
because you know his intentions. He
I
told
would
you
make him
his
on it.
intention.
No,
Listen,
like
he
like we
told you
said, like we
his
said, like we said
intention
a long
is to
time
get
ago.
you locked up.
He's a
He
shot
told you
jock.
he's trying to get somebody
Shot
locked up.
jock, woman.
Man, he said his intention is to get somebody locked up. So you know what he's
Mm-hmm.
trying to do. He told you
You
what
want
he
to know?
doing.
You
But
want to know? You want to know?
ain't
I would do.
Charleston better?
I will play his
Man,
games the
somebody
way
pull
he
the
plays.
video up, man. Somebody
Can
pull
I
the
tell you
video
something?
up, man.
Paperback. You want to know what I will do? I will gaslight him the same way, and I will make him want to. I will make him want to do something to me. I would make Charleston. I'll make Charleston White wanna slap me and wanna fight me and wanna do
So
something to me. I
you'll
would
run
make.
up on Charleston White.
Look,
But
Charleston
Charles
White
White,
gonna say
he already
whatever
told
he
you that
need
he's
to
not gonna
do
fight him
to
Man,
first.
stay
somebody,
relevant.
hey man,
Charleston White,
I would say
somebody
something to him
tag
that's so
Charleston
bad.
White,
I would
man. Somebody tag somebody.
I would say
listen,
something to him so degrading, so disrespectful, and so disrespectful that I would make him want to slap me and touch
Hold up,
me.
listen to it. I got the
he's
audio.
gonna say whatever he need
Hold
to
on, I
say
got the
to
audio.
get to.
I got the audio. Now here you go. He talking about T.I. son.
Say my mama raised a bitch. Your mama and dad raised a yellow freak. Yeah. That nigga T.I. say, nigga, I'll whoop your old ass. Now T.I., you raising these kind of little yellow motherfuckers. You got a yellow motherfucker. Look how your son look. Talking about he'll jump on a 50-something-year-old nigga. Your boy, you show T.I. them kind of boys you got. Say T.I., if your boy jump on me, y'all a very yellow motherfucker. I shoot him right in his goddamn throat.
All right, we back. I had to
Now
let
how
y'all
you
hear
gonna
that.
be? Now how you gonna be activist talking like this, or any sort of any
He a
kind of
shooter.
an activist picking fights though? You picking fights. You know what I'm saying? What they say, if you go around looking for trouble, what you gonna get?
Trouble.
Find it.
Okay, you gonna find that shit, and you gonna find the right motherfucker to do what they need to do. I mean, you can say what you want to say, you can play how you want to play, but you
Mhm.
can't tell a motherfucker how to play when they ready to play.
Or how to
You
react.
know what I
So
would do?
I don't know if y'all missed it. I
I
don't
would
know if
say
y'all missed it. So
I
okay, they
would tell
caught him
just
slipping and they surrounded him. I don't know if y'all missed that the other day, but they caught him slipping and they surrounded him and he wrecked his car. He was stuck for like a couple hours. He pulled his nightstick out and he told him
But
he gave him 5 chances and he called the police on him.
what I'm saying is, yeah, that happened. But guess what? Nothing happened to Charleston White. Nobody did nothing they say was gonna do, right?
That's the key to it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
he walked
That's the
how
key
away.
many
Guess
to
what?
it.
times how many times you think you
Uh,
gonna get away with it though? How
exactly.
many
But
times you gonna get away playing with
right.
people?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Like,
What I'm saying
if you
is,
want to be an activist, stay an activist. You can't be an
Mhm.
activist and start controversy at the same time.
Mhm.
It ain't
Right.
those two don't go together. You
Mhm.
can't be a
but what I'm
child
saying
activist.
is, all these niggas in the hood saying, man, if a nigga snitch, we gonna kill him all that. This nigga called the Crips in Cali while he was there. He still didn't do
Mhm.
nothing. Niggas say they'll kill a nigga in front of the police, all this, bro. Niggas like when the police show up, them niggas
Mhm.
Oh
run.
yeah,
I
you
know
niggas
this.
know. You
Niggas
know he's
ain't not
scared of the
that.
police.
Yeah, niggas scared of the police, man.
you want to know? I would tell Charleston White that, hey man, your mom and your dad made a mistake having you and birthing you. Your papa should never bust you. You're a waste of a nut, and your mother should never give birth to you. You are a mistake of a birth. You should have never been
Oh
born.
shit, he hate he
Okay.
started hating Charleston White. Oh my god.
Hold on.
He taking his
Let,
hate with Charleston White to
He
another
said he
level.
shot.
he started. Hey,
Yikes. That boy
hey,
hate
let,
Charleston.
I wish you had some
let
guts.
me.
I wish you had some
Your
guts
father should
that
never
way.
bust you.
Damn.
Okay.
You are a waste of a sperm cell.
Well, can I counter that? I have to respectfully disagree with you on that. Can I tell you why?
He
Somebody
got
tag
truth though.
Charleston White in
He
this one.
got a lot of truth. He has a lot
Hey
of truth
y'all,
to what
share
he
it
said.
Yeah.
live.
He
Share
has a
it
lot of
live,
truth.
man. Let's get Charleston White in.
You're a waste of a
Let's see if we can get Charleston
sperm
White in
cell.
here.
But I think he started feeling himself. Once he started getting all the fame, he started feeling
Right.
himself. He
Right
started
now.
feeling
Now.
it. Oh, now I gotta stay relevant. So what I gotta say next? He
I
started
would
thinking.
gas gas like
So
him,
he gonna from the time that no,
I
he
just
put me in
tell
the
Charleston
opportunity.
White, hey, Charleston White, you should kill yourself, put a gun to yourself, or drink bleach.
He
You
shot
should
himself
hang yourself
already.
and you
Now.
should hang yourself and jump off a
I did
building.
tag
And,
Charleston
and,
Well.
White.
and,
Well.
and
Well.
you should hang yourself and jump off a building, Charleston White, with your retarded
Hold on,
self.
Samurai. Hold on, Samurai. Let me get the flow, boy. You done goddamn.
Right,
Hold
playing.
on, Samurai. You
Then
done got
bro,
with
that's
Charleston White.
wonderful.
Y'all done got the beefing and peefing. Yeah, but
Damn,
listen.
bro.
Can
So we're gonna refresh this whole conversation. The conversation is, guys, and we're gonna say this once and once for all. This the question for everybody who in the chat right now, everybody who tuned in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share this live, all that. We finna get in detail one more time. Do y'all feel like Charleston White signed his death wish when he dissed Boosie and Boosie's son and T.I. his son? That's the conversation.
I don't think
That's it. BSGB, how you feel about that? How you feel about it?
Okay. I don't think he signed his death wish. I don't think that because for one, now I understand how he's saying his message is kind of fucked up. He's being very aggressive, but when you hear Charleston White speak, he is sending a message and he's telling a lot of truths. Now we all know the saying, the truth hurts. It's hurting a lot of people because it's the ugly truth. And like you said earlier, the stuff he said needed to be said as far as black people as a whole. Because in certain messages, he was talking about us black people as a whole, not just singling out those two kids. You know what I'm saying? He said a lot of poignant things. He said a lot of poignant things that we needed to hear. The ugly truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a positive. Now, the message he's saying is absolutely true as far as our youth and black kids. And, you know, it's just that how he's saying it is just all messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So with that being said, my brother,
let me get this.
We're coming to something.
Keep it 100. Well, we don't slow it down.
With the brother that was just talking. Okay, let's talk about steps going forward versus steps going back. Okay, what he speak, he was you would say he would take steps forward, but then he'll counter with how many steps back would you say?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. That's my question to you.
I'm sorry. What was your question? I'm sorry. I didn't. Chopped up. I'm sorry.
So he's trying to move forward, like he's trying to speak the positive, which is step forward. But at the same time, he countered with that negative shit. So do you think he take the same equal steps backwards as he steps forward? So it's like he end up at ground zero, or do you think he give enough more positive than he does negative?
Well, me personally, I think it's giving more of a positive than negative, because again, it's the message. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like the blitzkrieg effect. Sometimes you go hard. Now, the one thing I don't agree with is the name calling. You know what I'm saying? Talking about their looks and all that, and bringing up Trayvon. That was out of line. But
yeah, exactly. So it's like he takes steps forward, but to take steps backwards because he countered with that negative BS he be coming with. So it's like
he also brought her like Bobby Brown daughter. Remember?
Yeah. Now me personally, that is messed up.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question. He's talking about the black community as a whole, and he's talking about what the black, and he's saying malicious stuff, and he's saying heinous stuff, and he's saying bad stuff. But can I tell you something? If the way he's saying that the black community are operating and they're acting and the way that they're raising their kids, if they say that the way the black people are the way the black people are raising the kids and the way that they're bringing them up and the way that they're raising them up is a mistake and it's not good and it's not good. What does that and the way he was raised, the way he came up, and the way he grew up was not good neither, and the way it was not good either. What does that say about the way he was raised up and the way he came up, and if he has children and if he has his kids and he's raising his kids and his children in the same environment that he's criticizing other black people for raising them, and he's raising his children the same way he's criticizing and he's attacking black people for raising their children, and he's doing that. What does it say about the way he's raising his children?
I'm saying, who you talking about raising? Charleston White raising his children?
Charleston White, my nigga, that's what he's talking about. Charleston White, come on, bro.
What does that say about the way Charleston White is raising his
he said, I'm gonna tell you what he said something right. He said,
have kids, though.
No, he got a son. He got a son. He said his son got arrested one time, shit, but he said his son went to college and shit, and his son don't be in the streets and all that type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like the key to it is, man. This is the internet, man. This first thing, all them rappers and big, but if you ain't never had shit, If you ain't never
If you
had
speak
shit,
your,
bro, and you finally got big cribs and all this shit, and you just peep on the internet and little niggas talking shit you don't even know, nigga, you don't give a fuck. Hey, nigga,
I say
you
it like
got them
this.
whoop. Like, come on.
I say it like this. If you want to be positive, stay positive. Now, if you want to be controversial, and then
Right.
when controversy comes chasing you down,
Yep.
then you can't complain. Don't complain at
Yep.
all. You gotta just
I get
accept
what
it
you're
how it
saying.
is.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
But see,
100%.
let
Yeah.
me read this comment. This comment say right here, y'all. Let me read it. No, they should check their children. What type of mentality are we working with? You gonna kill someone over words? Let me say this, HTR. Now, when I said I want you to go get your ink pen, I want you to go get a
Right
paper
there.
bag, and I want you to write it. You feel me? Because we can't tell Boosie to check his son because that's his son. Because in reality, yeah, it's an old man talking stuff, and people don't want to disrespect old people. But when you got an old nigga on the internet, now he's starting to act childish anyway. Because an old nigga
Exactly.
shouldn't
He
be on the
getting
internet
pushed
doing
out.
all this. So now that boundary down. If a nigga disrespect your daddy, everybody don't play like that, bro. Some people, when they daddy get disrespected, they'll kill a nigga for their dad.
Like I say, you
Honeycomb
go look
Brazy
him in
did
trouble.
that.
You go look him
Can,
in
can, can I
trouble.
can I say something?
You gonna find
I feel
out.
that
Honeycomb Brazy did that. Honeycomb Brazy
I
killed the
feel
nigga
that
for that.
older people. I feel that older people need to evolve and change into something better other than what Charleston White is right now. I feel that the older people, the demographic of older people, the demographic of older people need to evolve behind Charles and White. I feel that older people need to get better. Like older people need to change and need to grow and develop. Even though older people are older people, they still got some growing up to do. They still got some developing to do. They still got some changes to do. They're not all perfect.
But
They're not
I'm gonna tell you
infallible people. They're
something, bro.
not Jesus. They should grow up. Older people got some development to. I feel like the
You're
brand of
right.
old people. Yeah, I feel that the brand of old people need to get better because can I say something? People like Charleston White is making the brand of old people worse, and they're
Uh,
ruining the brand of old people. The whole brand of
yeah.
old people is fucked up because of people like Charleston White. The whole brand is
Nah,
fucked
you
up.
right on that. Like all the OGs and shit, they trying to do what the young niggas do.
The whole brand of
Yeah,
OG
OG, man, they trying to do what the young
is
niggas do,
fucked up
man,
because of
and
people like
all that.
him.
Okay. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
You're fucking the whole brand of Charleston White. You're
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, Samurai. Let my boy get it in.
Right. He's
Yeah.
playing with Charleston.
Hey,
Hey,
Samurai,
let
I
Samurai
understand.
get mad now. He
Yeah,
will.
I
Yeah,
did.
he emotional about that.
Yeah, you get passionate.
the whole company of
Go
old
ahead,
people is
bro.
fucked up because of Charleston White. You're fucking up the brand.
Hold on, Samurai. Mute your mic
My
real
nigga
quick.
just
Go
had
ahead, big dog.
Okay, yeah, I understand your frustration, Samurai, but let's like focus on the bigger picture. Yeah, again, his message is messed up how he's saying it, but he's saying some real stuff. Case in
Yes.
point, um, he was talking about, and it's documented, Boosie did have he did recruit like a little 13-year-old boy, and by the time the boy was 15, he was killing. By the time he was 16, he doing life in prison. Boom. What his name was, Marlo Mike or something like that.
Marlo
Yeah,
Mike.
Marlo. Now, there is an ugly side to these celebrities' lifestyle that's not being brought to light. That's one thing I like respect about Charleston White, is that he's doing that because it's the word called atonement. Boosie gonna have to answer for that later on in life. Because on the surface, yeah, he got all these diamonds and looking good and dressing good, but he has a past he has to answer to. You know what I mean? What T.I. did, he has a past he has
A
to
lot of
answer
people
to.
got a pass they got to answer to
They
though.
got to answer to. You know what I mean? So having said, I understand your frustration at Charleston White, but the message is spot on. You can't be a hypocrite, you guys, and these are the people that our youth are looking up to. I want to be like Boost. This man got a bad past. This man recruiting kids, had these kids kill him, and destroyed this man's life by the time he's 16. Young fella, that 16-year-old kid had a mama. That 16-year-old kid had a daddy. The Booster give a damn about them. Now this 16-year-old kid, I don't know how old he is now. Now he reduced to what? Put money on his books. You get a couple slices of pizza, some icy whites, whole shebang bag of chips in that sale. Life gone.
Hey, you right, but let me say this too.
Okay.
Well, people say, when it comes to God, man, you know,
I feel that Charleston White is messing up the whole
I
market of
say
old
let me
people.
say
it's
this.
That
everything
the
about these stories because we not the ones living these stories. These other
Yeah,
people, we
Yeah,
we we speculating on
right,
stories that we know what I'm saying about other people's lives. Like, is
right,
all
right.
these details 100% true?
hey, to me though, it won't matter because of this. When it comes to God, man, God work in mysterious way, man. If somebody
Oh yeah,
repent, they really get themselves. He probably like look at Boosie. He probably still working on himself, but he getting close to his
yeah,
kids, everything. Even though
yeah,
he could be out there in the street doing the shit he been doing, you can see that he at least changed and be around his kids. So
right.
instead of a nigga trying to lead down and say, "Oh, you got your kid doing this or that," you got niggas who ain't even trying to do nothing with their kid. So you
Right.
got to think of a nigga who was in the streets, man, all this shit, death row, all that. He ain't gonna be
Yeah.
perfect. But only
Yeah.
God know. God gonna accept him. So with Charleston White
Yeah.
saying that about them boy kids, we all them been kids. Charleston White
Yeah.
said that he never got in trouble and shit. Said he was a good kid. He just did
He
that little
said he
shit
was
and whoop whoop.
he was
Lil Boosie
all
done
right,
grew up in
all
New
right.
Orleans where they were killing that everything, bro.
Yeah. So, so me personally, for what he was on here for, no, I don't think he signed a death wish. I don't think nobody's gonna kill him over words, because people know that yeah, he is gonna he's telling the truth. It's the ugly truth, and I think that what it is that so see the problem is I don't know if it's still a problem, but regular folk can connect with celebrities with ease now because of social media. A celebrity
Yeah.
can easily click on your live and boom, you're famous just like that. Celebrities are easily accessible now, more so than in the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right,
Like case
right,
in point
right.
with Charleston White and Ti, he ran his mouth so much that he was able to get to Ti. You know what I mean?
But
It
if the
worked.
people that you really love and the people that really love you know what's up, man.
Well, you
Yeah.
want that
Ain't
type
nobody
of
touch
I
nobody.
feel that I
Ain't
feel that the
you want that type
I feel that the elder
ain't
community, the
nobody
elder.
touch
I feel like
nobody.
the
Ain't
elder
nobody
and
getting
old.
nothing. Come on,
I
bro.
feel
Come
like the
on.
elder paperback. Can I say some paperbackinism? I feel like
Bro,
the elder and old community would do better without Charleston White. The elder and old community would do better without Charleston White. If Charleston White would have never got older,
But then he said something that we
if
ain't
he
never
would have
heard before.
if he would have died younger, yeah, I feel that the elder community would do so much. The elder and old community would do so much better if Charleston White died sooner and he didn't live and he didn't
listen,
live to.
listen, bro. I don't wish death on nobody. I'm gonna say
Right.
this.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
I'm gonna say this bit though.
You gonna
Man,
come
listen.
regardless of what.
With Charleston White, I'm gonna tell you something. You had to have him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You
Yeah.
had to have Charleston White to come out to go and break some shit up. It was too going. It was going down the wrong road. At least he would
Yeah.
tell a nigga like, "You talking about killing another nigga? You ain't talking about shit."
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't picking
But
random people that ain't doing shit, bro. He's
Mm-hmm.
picking the rappers that do all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? He's
Mm-hmm.
not picking like nigga the Migos and no shit. He's picking other niggas.
Right. Here's what I'm saying. Like collectively, can I ask you guys a question collectively? Like, what do you think Charles White? What do you think his intentions are? What is his ultimate goal? Is there an answer?
And his intentions
yeah,
is any nigga that talking about killing, any nigga want to bring the streets into the internet.
well, well, I
This
don't
how
know
I
because
feel.
first of all, at first the way he came off, he was saying what he was saying, but then when they applied pressure to him, he was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a character. I'm a character. It's a character." So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like he kind of like fell back on the character thing in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want, you stand your ground. Don't say you're a character all of a sudden when the pressure is applied to you. Say you is what
Facts.
you is. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
that's what kind of threw me off a little bit about him. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I feel
Okay.
that Charleston
Yeah.
White I feel that Charleston White people like Charleston White are an embarrassment to the black community and hip hop community. He's a,
You don't
he,
think he's I can disagree with that. I don't think that he's an embarrassment to
he,
the hip hop community.
he's a disgrace to the black community and the hip hop community. He's a disgrace.
Well,
I'm gonna keep gaslighting Charleston
I
White
ain't gonna say I ain't say
until he sees until he meets me until he wants to do something to me. until he says he wants to do
Hey,
something to
you
me,
might not want
something
to
to me on
threaten
the
him on
internet.
here. You might not
Until
want to threaten him on here.
until he wants
Might
to
not
threaten
want
me
to
on the
threaten that
internet,
boy on here.
I would gaslight him, and I would disrespect him and degrade him until he wants to do something to me.
Okay, but
Physically in person. I
listen though, Dre.
want Charleston White
But
to
I'm
fall
gonna
on his
say
own
this, bro.
sword.
I'm gonna say this, y'all.
I want that
Charleston White. I'm gonna
nigga to
say
fall on
this
his
though,
own
bro.
sword.
I got you. I'm gonna say
And
this.
the minute he does something to me, I'm
I
gonna
got you.
report it. The minute,
I'm gonna tell you this
the
though.
minute
Charleston White.
I'm making
I'm gonna
fall
tell you
his own.
like this. Charleston White. He's doing the same shit that niggas do in the interview, man.
Yeah,
They ask you a question and your answer is your answer.
right.
Cause
your thing you do me.
he was put on the internet, so he's there.
Hmm.
So you know, if you want to step in that lane, step over there. Keep doing your music, man. People are getting away from doing music. That's all they do.
Trolling. That's all
Yeah,
he doing is trolling. That's it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
do your music, man.
I mean, what he's
That's why
doing
little
is,
baby so. Hey, look, little baby so cold because little baby just want to do music. He knew he was in the
right.
hood and he can make more money from his music than dope. So he just do
Mm,
music. He ain't gonna let that shit interfere with. When you
mm.
came from nothing, bro, nigga, you got a big ass crib all day. You think a nigga saying something on the internet can make me mad?
Just don't entertain. Just don't
Mhm.
entertain. You know what I'm saying? You'll
Right,
be alright. You know
right.
what I'm
Because if
saying?
you entertain, he gonna get you. That's a crazy motherfucker. He gonna get you.
Hmm.
Yeah. He got
That
all
nigga
day.
never gonna get
He got all day to try to figure out how he gonna embarrass your ass
Yeah,
that
but
nigga
you know
said
what
some
I'm saying?
shit so crazy. I said, man,
while
what the
you at
fuck?
work doing some other
If
shit.
it was me, I'll make Charleston White fall on his own sword and make him want to act out and make him. I would get him so angry that I'll cause him to do something to me and I'll cause him to get a heart attack.
Man, get
But you
Right.
real.
know he elderly, right? You know that's an elderly man, right, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
You get caught doing something.
yeah, you
You get
don't
caught
want,
doing
let me
something to
say
elderly
something.
man.
you
That's
don't want to do that, bro.
yeah, you don't want to do that. But let me say something though. Like,
I would make Charleston White do something to himself.
no, let me tell you
Hey,
something. Like,
somebody tag Charleston White, man, cause this nigga sound like he want to fight.
for real.
Tag Charleston
No,
White, man. I want to
What I
get his
want him
ass
to do, I
fight.
want him to act out. I want him to act out. I want him to self-destruct.
That's that's the thing. That'd be useless because he's already acting out. You don't. He doesn't need
Yeah.
you to try to have him to do that. That's how you
I'm
should
saying,
see
so
that,
what's
right?
your
What
problem
I'm
with
doing
Charleston White? Why y'all
is
beef? I'm saying,
I'm a aid him and I'm a assist him in his,
why you and Charleston White
I'm a
beefing?
assist him in the suicide.
Why you and Charleston White beefing, man? That's all I want to know. Why y'all beefing?
Yeah. Like
Because can I say something in a way it's fun
Hey, y'all share this
it's
live,
fun
man.
messing around
Y'all hit the like button. We finna find out why
in a way
Samurai
can I
Jack
say
beef
something
with Charleston White.
Payback. I know it's kind of messed up but it's fun messing with people like him because I know that people like him will have hard times with their health, and I want to and I want to really make him angry so that he can he can he can he can try to do something to me. He can trip on someone and bust his head.
I mean, okay. Let me stop right there. Like, I understand you mad, but violence begets violence. I mean, him something happened to him. It won't.
I don't want.
Listen, bro.
It's not
I'm gonna tell you
that I
something,
want to do something
Samurai. Let me
to him.
say it.
It's
Let
that
me
I want
say
him to
this.
do something to
Hold
himself.
on, hold on,
This
Samurai. Hold
nigga
on.
eye is cocked more than 22 Glocks.
Let
And
me say this, man.
you tripping off
Hey,
that nigga?
the shit Charleston White doing, it ain't no worse than them niggas dissing dead people songs and everything else, my nigga.
Right.
So you
True,
want
true,
them
right,
dead too,
right.
don't you? You want to fight them too, don't you? I hope. But
Yeah,
shit. Lil
yeah.
Durk, you want
That's
to fight
Mally.
Lil
That's
Durk?
Mally right
What about Lil
That's
Yeah.
Durk? You
Mally.
said you want him?
Right.
He probably singing their songs. He probably singing them. He probably
Yeah.
singing
You
them
know what I'm
like
Come
that
on,
saying?
man.
love and shit.
Don't
That's
do
the
that.
whole,
You know what
and
I'm
that's
Can I
also
say
to get at.
something?
You know,
You want to know what I'm doing? What I'm doing paperback?
So you want to fight Lil
I'm
Boosie? You want to fight Lil Boosie? Because man, come on, man.
yeah.
Think about it.
Put back in DC. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm handling a narcissist,
Hey,
I'm
y'all hit
destroying
that
the
link in the
narcissist
chat, man.
by by
Y'all
by,
come
by
up. I'm bringing
gaslighting
y'all
him,
up. Hit the link
by
in the
aggravating him,
chat. I'm
agitating
bringing
him,
y'all up.
making him angry. What I'm doing, Charleston White is a narcissist. He's someone like a narcissist. So what I'm doing is I'm destroying this narcissist systematically. I'm systematically destroying this narcissist,
Okay.
and and
Okay.
and,
All
and
right, hold on. Let me
Tell me
read
this,
these
Samurai.
comments. Let's
Tell,
see what we
tell,
got.
tell me this. Tell me this,
They out here
Samurai. If we
pulling
see
guns on
him
people,
in
getting
person,
high, throwing on people. They are
what would
not
you do,
kids. They
brother?
are adults old enough to vote. Oh shit! Y'all heard that? Let me read this,
That's a,
man.
that's a good
They
point.
they talking about little Boosie no kid. They said they out here pulling guns on people, getting high, threatening to harm people. They not kids. They adults. They old enough to vote.
Yep, that's a
Oh
fact
Oh
too.
yeah,
shit!
yeah.
Yeah. Now
Take their asses, yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad they said that because now, again, now every parent's supposed to defend their child, but at the same time, we're talking about these guys are 18. These at the same time, these are grown men we talking about. Are we
Yeah,
not?
take their
Let
ass
me
to
get that out
jail.
the way.
Shit.
We talking
Hey,
about
they get
grown men,
caught. They get caught.
right? Right. These are
yeah,
Take
grown
their
men
ass to
we
jail.
talking about.
they get
So
cut.
Take
They
their ass
go.
to jail.
so
But
what I'm
can I say
saying,
something about Charleston
let, let,
White?
let, let me say
Charleston
this.
White is a grown man also. He's a
Let,
grown
let me finish my point.
man also. He's acting like a child. He's training people. He's doing the same stuff. Like he's training people. Doing
He's
the
trying to stay
But
same
he
stuff.
ain't
relevant.
put
You
his
know,
hands
you
on
know,
nobody. But he
He's
ain't
doing
put his
he's
hands on nobody. He ain't put his
let,
hands on
let,
nobody.
listen,
can I say
listen.
something?
Let
Okay,
me
you
say
got the
something
he's
flow.
real quick.
he's
You got
he's
the
doing
flow.
he,
Hold
Hold
he's
on,
on,
doing
Samurai. Hold on, Samurai. Let me get the flow.
let let
Yeah.
me say this real quick.
Okay.
Charleston White, before Charleston White was known for what? Running his goddamn mouth. He's nobody, right?
Well, Charleston White, he's not a nobody because he got us talking about him, and we
No,
talking
no,
about
I'm saying
him.
before all
Okay.
of this, he was just
Right.
a regular motherfucker like me, you, and all other motherfuckers on
Yeah.
this goddamn
A
right
local
now, right?
comedian. Yeah, a local
Yeah.
comedian through Atlanta. Right.
So he just how do you be a nobody and stay relevant and stay being talked about and stay being in trending? You gotta say
But
something. You
right,
got
but
to say something to get the fucking notoriety to
yeah,
get people
facts,
to start
facts.
talking
right.
about you. That's
You
it
know
and
what?
that's all. And that's
Right.
how what you gotta do. He always gotta say something to keep himself relevant.
Right. Now,
That's
can I?
it.
Right. But the thing is,
Yeah, you're right. That's right, DC. Me and DC, we're destroying this narcissist. We're attacking them. Like that's what narcissists does. Narcissists love attention. They start off as nobody, and they start talking shit. They start craving attention, and they get to be somebody because
Yeah, but
the shit they talk. They, they don't
the niggas so
they don't, they
stupid,
don't, they
they
don't become
already
famous. They don't
replied
become
back.
famous.
Cause niggas,
They
when he
don't
did them
become
niggas,
famous.
bro, they didn't supposed to reply back because he was nobody.
Exactly.
They gave
Exactly.
him their fan base.
Exactly. Now
That's
this
all it was.
Charleston White is a covert narcissist.
no,
He's a covert. He might not be an
Charleston
overt
White just a
narcissist,
nigga that was
but he's a
talking shit.
covert. He's a
Charleston
covert
White,
narcissist.
oh man, Charleston White just a nigga
but
that
if
was
you don't
talking shit.
argue with
He
him,
ain't gonna talk
let
shit
him
if a nigga
argue with his
reply.
damn self. Let him
okay.
argue with himself. He ain't gonna get no, he ain't gonna get no spark out of it.
But
Don't reply. Don't
this,
reply.
okay. But this is what I'm saying. Yo, let me say this for 1 second, okay? I'll let you guys have the floor. But like,
Charleston better not watch this live.
Hey, Simar, let your boy speak.
yeah. Let me just say this. Now, what you're saying about Charleston, like if you're saying that he talks about doing violent stuff, so does these same rappers in the hip hop community. And go back to what my guy was saying. He was like, he came out of nowhere and said some things. How he made himself and kept himself relevant. There's an answer to that. He kept speaking cold, hard facts, straight
But
facts. But I'm
okay,
saying,
but what you say though,
let me
the
finish.
way Charleston White used to speak, but when he first started coming out and his words are being heard,
Right,
it's a different curve thrown right now because
right,
his word is heard. Now he gotta keep keep relevant. So now he gotta bend it a little bit to he gotta bend the rules a little bit to
I
stay
mean, what
relevant all
exactly?
the time.
Okay, what rules are there? What are the rules? Is this, what are the rules? First of
I'm
all,
gonna
that
tell
he's
you
speaking.
this. I'm gonna say this. The
By being
rules is
controversial. He's
when it's
being
on the internet.
controversial now.
No, the rules is on the internet. Word, if you're a man and you know in real life you handling your business, words shouldn't affect you. So all them words and shit
Well,
on the internet, these niggas getting caught up in them.
see, that's have an issue. That's not the rule. That's your rule and your interpretation. Are there really any rules at all? No. On the internet, there really is. You just have like personal opinions, like we
I'm
all have our
saying you're
personal
on it.
opinions.
People have to have an understanding that you're on the internet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So
Simple as
what?
that.
What?
You can get
So
off a motherfucker page. You can block them. You can do all that.
uh
You don't even got to
because think
reply
about it.
back.
People say the internet is not real life, but what you say on the internet can cost you your life.
So so
Yeah.
so so so
So
so so so so so
so
so so
So
so
go
so
back to
so
what you just said.
so let
You
let
just
hey
said what
hey
you
pin
say,
back
let
pin
right?
back.
let
You
let,
just
let,
said what you say. So that means if you
so
interact with
let
the internet, right? If you know that somebody saying some other shit, leave it was there, get off of there. Cause you
right.
shouldn't be on there with all that kind of shit anyway.
Don't let
Right.
it like we
So
said at the
what
beginning.
I'm
Walk
saying
over.
is that what like I don't agree with him talking about people. I'm missing the point. It's just that he's saying stuff that needed to be heard. He's saying some ugly
He
truths.
definitely
And
is.
I
He
agree with you
definitely is.
100%.
Right.
And I
But
agree with
but
you.
Yeah.
We all
right,
He
agree
right.
on that.
definitely
We
is.
can say we all
And
agree.
and 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 that's what solely when I focused on now. As far as like now, I don't think his intentions are trying to, tear down the black community because we've been doing that on our own for a long time, well before Charleston White came. You know what I'm saying? So we can't sit there and try to blame that man for where we are as a community, because
Right.
before he came into the picture. Okay, think this like this: I'm 40 years old, and I've seen clips back in the 50s and 60s saying black folks we need to get together, and here I am 40 years later, and we are still saying the same thing. Black folks we need to come up. We need to progress. Why are we still singing the same song? Why? 2022. That's the question. You know what I'm saying? And the hard truth that he's saying is that us as black folk, a lot of times we are our own worst enemy. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? We are our own worst enemy. Sometimes
Yep.
you can't keep go blaming the white folks for why you fucked up. You know what I'm talking
Yep.
about? Sometimes you gotta look at yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Because I know plenty of black folk that's very prominent, doctors, lawyers, you know what I'm saying, never tasted poverty, never became a product of their environment, so it can be done. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that I think that there's a bigger message. We have to look past what Charleston White is saying. I mean, when it's past him at that point. You know what I'm saying? When he
No,
said,
because
But we
God will
almost
talk to you. God will talk
"Yeah,
to
yeah.
you through anything, man. God will talk to you through a video
Oh yeah,
game. He'll talk to you through goddamn
anything."
a
Do a
Wednesday
homeless
work.
man. Yeah.
but you got to think about this though.
Okay.
It takes millions. The Earth is like a billion years old, four point some billion years old. So we
Right.
supposed to make this manifestation and change this all change so fast in a couple hundred years or 140, 30 years, 40
Uh-huh.
years. You know what I'm saying? This shit take time. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Just because it didn't happen in our lifetime don't mean it's never gonna happen.
I mean, do you think it'll happen in our lifetime while we're here? Do you
I
think
think
the
so.
black?
I don't know about our lifetime, but I think it takes time for everything. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
a 40 years, 50 years. I think it take progress. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like that's my whole point. That key word progress. It's been well over
It takes
400 years.
progress, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
but
It's like,
we're farther
but
along than we was
but it goes
at
back.
the
It
start
goes back
of
to, yeah, but it goes back. You know,
slavery of being
to,
slaves and
to,
stuff like that. Like
yeah.
how long that
Okay.
took?
Mm.
How many hundred years that took to get past
Yeah.
that? You know what I'm saying?
And if it doesn't happen in this
So
life, if it doesn't happen in this time frame, it will happen in eternity. Jesus comes, the Lord comes back.
So if it's not going to
Well,
happen in our lifetime,
I know that
you
God
got
is coming back.
plenty of people that was
oh yeah,
born in slavery and died in slavery, and it never freedom didn't happen in their lifetime.
yeah. You're right.
I know,
You know what I mean?
I know that God. I know that God will bring ultimate freedom to this world.
but, but,
I believe that.
but I'm just a realist, and that's why that's why I respect what Charleston doing, because it's like it's facts over feelings. Get out your feelings. He's spitting facts.
Man, motherfucker,
And
hey,
Right,
get
right.
what? Motherfucker grew up in the
I
hood,
agree
bro.
with you. We, like I said, we all agree that he
yeah,
speaks facts. You know
Hey,
what
that
I'm
nigga
saying?
said,
But at the
that
same
nigga said,
time, he
man, all
heard
these
that
niggas in
fact
the
with all
hood.
that bullshit.
That nigga said, all these niggas in the hood, when you see an old lady, her car get towed up, and you know you got all these bands, and you trying to show all these bands, help her get her car fixed. You see what I'm saying? But that's
hmm
what kind of shit we do need. Nigga got all these trap
hmm
houses selling dope, they ain't giving back no other community. No kids,
hmm
no nothing. That ain't how it used
but
to be, bro.
yeah, but that's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? Like these dope dealers. I'm from Atlanta, bro. You got a lot of dope dealers that okay, they gave out basketballs. You know what I'm saying, and gave out backpacks to the kids. Let's be real. Those basketballs and backpacks ain't do shit for the community.
I'm talking
That
about
was just
education. Yeah,
Hell
we need
no.
education
let,
and
let
shit
I
like
mean
that.
let's keep it 100. Like
It take,
this
to be real,
they
cause I got kids. It take at least
you
two
know what I'm saying.
backpacks
Like
in the school year.
that shit
Goddamn it.
ain't helping nothing. It just look
Uh-uh.
good. You know what I'm talking
Uh,
about? Like, oh, I gave out 100 bologna sandwiches. Man, you just, man, whatever. That ain't doing shit.
but see, down here
Let's
where
be,
we at, you don't even really have too many people giving nothing out. So
yeah,
shit,
you know what I'm
ain't
saying?
nobody gonna give you nothing out down here.
Right, and I'm saying if we want to make a change, in our community, like let's get the black folks that got okay, let's get the Oprahs, the Diddy's, the Master P's,
Yeah,
the
the
people
billionaires
got
and the
money,
millionaires.
people that got
Yeah,
money, and let's come together and
yeah.
see and let's build some schools for our people. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And that's
right,
how you can
right.
make a change for new generation. Fuck a
That's what we
basketball.
need.
Fuck a backpack. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a
Mm-hmm.
basketball.
But
Fuck a
see
that's
how
not
that
gonna happen.
generation,
Build a whole community,
I bet you
whole
nigga,
community.
hey look, I bet you nigga gonna try to start trying Charleston White just because of the situation, because Boosie T.I. just to try to, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm
Now,
100%
yeah.
sure.
Now me personally, I understand what guys saying. But I don't think that Charleston White has that much ill intent for the community, because he's saying some things for us to get better that a lot of people have been
Yeah,
saying. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's what I
So
said. Them old folk love what he be saying.
yeah,
Just,
because
I'm just
he
saying,
remind, he
I
remind me
agree
of
with
my
you, but
uncle.
just
He
keep it
remind me of
that
my
way, though.
uncle,
Just
straight
keep
up.
it that way. Say the shit
Right.
that for us to get better, and just keep it that way. Don't
Yeah.
Right.
don't
I get
curve
what
it
you're
with some
saying.
old bullshit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, just
Yeah.
keep
I
it
get what you're
positive,
saying.
my nigga. That's all you
Yeah.
gotta do.
Yeah, when
Just
you
stay
Right.
start dissing
positive,
nigga
and
kids and dead folk, that
don't say
what
no
fuck me up.
outrageous shit just so you get some views and shit like that,
Right.
man. Come
But
on,
it's
man.
but at the same time, sometimes it's like sometimes to get your message across, it ain't gonna be pretty. Sometimes think about people that made their way up the ladder, people that got their way, people that got to the top of where they are. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
So
a
I
pretty
gotta.
journey. Sometimes you got to shit. I understand what you're saying, but sometimes shit, I got to hit you where it hurts you to get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes it's called man. Sometimes you got to
So I
you
gotta.
you can't
So
sugarcoat shit
sometimes I
sometimes.
gotta rob a nigga to warn a
Yeah,
nigga that he needs security, huh? Oh yeah, give me all your shit, nigga.
Right.
Nigga,
right.
I
But at the
told you
same
get
time,
security, nigga. I
Hey, y'all
told you.
make sure y'all sharing that live too, man. Y'all hit the like button. We
Nigga gotta
still
right.
get
here. We in the
robbed to
building. Late night,
understand that he needs
baby.
security and he needs to
So
save
so
or some
so
shit like that.
yeah.
A
So that
camera.
what plagues us as a community. We up to idolizing these rappers. That's fucked up. We don't know these
But
folks.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. One thing
Okay.
about he gotta understand this too though. Cause you
Talk to me.
know, Cali niggas live a certain way out of state out there. Atlanta niggas live a certain way out of state there. St. Louis, I mean I stay in Mississippi, I'm from here.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own shit. Louisiana niggas certain shit they don't play with, bro. Like
Yeah.
everybody got their own culture or shit they don't play around with though. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I know every man, when it come to his child, he don't give a fuck about no internet or nothing. Now you didn't just, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Cause you're going out
Right.
your way for some bullshit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like
You
But
when you
going
get to
out
calling a
there.
nigga child ugly and shit all on the internet, millions of people. But I
right.
don't know now. These
Right.
$1 million niggas, these ain't no little $5 nigga you talking to.
That's
Now
what
you
I'm
going
saying.
against the
Right.
message you trying to put out.
Right.
You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying? Right. That's why I say I don't agree with him talking about their looks and whatnot, but the message that he's sending, you know what I'm saying, he's spot on. Cause like
Maybe trying to be a comedian at the same time. Maybe
no, he
so.
is a
He say
comedian.
they can't. He said
Hey,
he
the last
gangster.
nigga that did Boosie's son, man, he got
Yeah,
killed.
yeah, we know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the last thing, but you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you know, we got to see how this play out because Charleston White doing his job because he got us on the live talking about him. He ain't talking about us. We talking about this nigga.
Yeah, but this our
You
job.
understand?
We blog. We
Yeah,
blog,
you know.
so we got to talk
This,
about what's hot
this is
right
what
now.
this is
So,
what he want. This is
Yeah,
what
that's
he
what he
want
want.
though.
And goddamn it,
You
did
know
he
what I'm saying?
not
This is what he
accomplish?
want. Get
And
what
did
he
he not?
goddamn want. Yeah.
God damn it, did he not accomplish it? Yes, he did.
yeah,
He accomplished that shit.
he
You know what
crazy
I'm talking about?
motherfucker,
But at the
man.
end of the day, I look at it like entertainment because all of us have an opinion.
That's all it is.
You
That's
know
all
what
it
I'm
is.
talking about? And we'll just see how it play out because
That's all
you
it
never
is.
know what's gonna happen. Maybe call might come to him, or maybe it's something good might come with it. Maybe somebody might come to a resolve. Because right now, this
Hopefully
like
he just
it
get
might
on.
this the hot topic right now. You know what I'm
Like
talking
I
about?
I'm gonna
say,
So
tell
just
you,
stay on
bro.
that positive. Stay on that positive. Fuck the negative, and he gonna be all right. But if he wanna
yeah,
ride that, if he don't ride that thin line between love and hate, then it's on
hey, but
him.
look,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like a battery. You got to put that positive negative for that shit to work, right? For the shit to
Man,
operate.
you can be an internet nigga beefing with a street nigga. When they see
Yeah,
you in the street, though, they gonna handle in the street now.
Yeah, you
yeah.
might be talking
But
on some internet shit.
okay, put it
The
like this.
camera, the camera,
Now,
it's a
now,
camera over there. Fuck
but
your camera.
but but here's this though. What if let's do the what if thing. What if Charleston White is a man who simply don't give a fuck? So here's the point. Like the point I'm trying to make. Any man get to a point when he don't give a fuck. You can't scare him with death because the worst thing a man can do another man is do what? Take his life. And then when you come across a man who don't give a fuck, who ain't afraid of that, then what? I don't give a fuck what you say, who you got, who you know, whatever.
Who you say
I'm
not
gonna
afraid
sit
of it? Who you
and
say
I
not
stand
afraid
on
of
what
it?
I said. When you can't, so what happens when you talk to a man that has absolute zero fear? What do you do next? You don't
You
give a
gaslight you gaslight him even more. You piss him off even more, and make him want to do something to you.
Well,
fuck. Okay.
Charleston White said, nigga, he said he thought he was about to shit, but that nigga told him, said,
You
nigga,
get him
let's
more
meet up.
angry. You get him more angry.
Hey,
This man,
You make him
he
want to
said,
drop
the
his
nigga
stuff and
said, let's die today.
beat you up. You make him want
He
to drop
said
his
the
stuff
nigga
and beat you
scared.
up.
The nigga scared me.
yeah.
He said the nigga said, "Let's die today. Let's meet up right now." And Charles White said, "Shit, that nigga scared me." So I said, "I'm gonna just call the police from now on."
Mm.
You
That's
want
the
to know? You
video
want to know?
of that.
You break his heart.
Man.
You gonna
You
have
tell
to
him, hey
show
man,
us like he an old nigga
I'm
because
gonna,
he done made money. You gonna have to
I just fuck, I'm gonna fuck your bitch and I'm gonna fuck your wife, raw dog style.
Oh, see, man, you ain't look, okay.
Damn, Samurai. So you think you helping the situation, or you just
That's what I'm
making it even
saying.
worse?
Like, what do you say to the other rappers that were talking that derogatory shit in our community, saying selling dope, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. You go try to fuck they girls raw too? I mean, Charleston White's not the only one that was saying stupid shit that tear down our community. All these, like he said, you got to cuss out Boosie, you got to
I
cuss
swear,
out
Charleston
Tip.
White
man,
better
I'm
not
gonna
have a
tell you
girlfriend,
something,
and he
bro.
better not have a wife. Because if he has a girlfriend and he has a wife, I'm hitting that raw dog style, and I'm gonna have sex
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You talking about that
with her,
nigga
and I'm
wife
gonna tell to him,
listening to
and I'm gonna tell
police.
to him, and,
You saying you gonna
I'm
fuck
gonna
his
break his
wife
own
if
little
he the
heart.
police, bro.
Okay, Samurai, answer me
You gonna
this:
go to prison.
Come
You're
on,
gonna go
man.
to prison.
what,
Let's-
I swear to you,
you were saying that Charleston
I
White
will
did
break
this
Charleston White's
before?
heart to his lady.
What?
Man,
Oh
Sean,
shit.
let's keep. I thought Sean, we gonna keep it a bean on here. Let's say right now, if
I,
Charleston
I,
White was in your face, you're not gonna risk your freedom. Like, are you just talking? Or are you dead ass for real?
I will break Charleston White's heart in front of to his lady in
Fuck
front of.
Charleston White. You got a problem.
I will break his heart, make him die of a broken heart.
Shout what you talking about? What you,
Yeah. Bro, you gonna
Sorry, what you
hurt
talking
yourself.
about?
You gonna
hey, I'm
Hey,
hurt
trying to.
listen,
yourself, son.
Listen.
Yeah,
Hey,
Charleston White, man. You better not watch back this video. Hey, paperback.
Okay,
He
so
better not watch
okay,
back this video because if he watch back this video, he's gonna want to do something to me for real. He's gonna want to go after me for real. He better not watch back. He better not watch back this video.
Hold on, bro. Let me say this. You know what I'm saying? He did. Hey, check this out though. Charleston White, he might not be able to go goddamn no public place and nothing like that because now, like when he go to them award shows, all that shit, he gonna be ducking and dodging.
Okay, I got a question. How come the black community do that for George Zimmerman? He still can walk around untouched. He killed the kid, Travion. Ain't no black.
I just told you.
You wanna know what I'm gonna do? I'm have sex with George Zimmerman's wife. I'm have sex with George Zimmerman's wife.
Hold on, bro. When it comes to the police, niggas ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how it go. We gotta accept how it is. Niggas not gonna do nothing when it comes to the white man and the police.
No, because you got black polices too. We can't do that. We can't keep. Listen, we got to stop giving these white folks all this credit.
No, I said police and white men. That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Now check this out. Now, we talking from a certain level, like we talking from a street level, right? That's it.
Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
No.
Now I want to ask my man, like, you're highly upset at Charleston White. Now, me, again, he's
I'm not upset. I feel good gaslighting and being disrespectful and degrading.
Okay, but what has he said that triggered you to do all that, to want to fuck his wife raw and break his heart?
You want to know why? Because I have a sick and sadistic style when it comes to people like Charleston White, where I'll just piss them off and get them where I'll just piss people like that off and get people like that angry, and I don't care about it. I have a sick and sadistic sense to me. I have a sick and sadistic side to me.
So you mean to tell me you doing the same thing Charleston doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're saying, bro.
So y'all the same person. So you should be embracing him. You should be mad at him because both of y'all got the same intentions, right? So you should be mad at him. So you're doing the same thing he's trying to do, right?
What I'm doing is I'm playing this game. I'm playing this game. But I'm being sick and sadistic, just like him.
Are you trying to be like him? No. Who are you? What are you trying to be? Why are you trying to emulate him? That's the question. I mean, what's your ultimate goal?
So, well, my ultimate goal is to make him want to do something.
No. What is your ultimate goal? What are you trying to achieve? Just to get your ultimate goal is just to get a rise out of him.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make Charleston White frame so that when I'm trying to make him slip up so that he can get arrested and so that he.
You know what? I don't even think you really got to answer what you want. I don't even think I answer what you're really mad at, because it sounds like you say you say you have a sadistic side, right? You said that. So you just doing it just for shits and giggles, like he doing it because you say so. It's like you're looking for clout, if you will, right? You just looking just to get around, just make him mad.
Yeah. I'm shitting on him, and I'm trying to make him mad. I'm making him mad, and I'm shitting on him.
Okay, let's
man, y'all share it live, man. Get these comments up, get these likes up. This shit getting crazy.
That boy like
it's funny because like how are you trying to do that? Are you going on his live? Are you DMing him, or is it?
No. I'm not DMing him. I'm just on here. I'm not DMing. I'm just on here talking shit, and that's that.
So like I said earlier, you said you just talking shit.
Yeah, he's trolling. He's
He definitely trolling.
Saw that we got a
Charleston
He on
question.
White said
Charleston
he in the
White
bottom
asshole.
though. I think
He on
Charleston
Charleston
White in
White
the bottom.
asshole. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
I think
but like,
Charleston won the bottom.
huh?
Okay.
I don't know, Samurai.
Set it
Charleston
up.
White kills you though. Charleston White kills you
And
though, man.
Johnson, do not bring the popo with you. You do not bring the feds with you.
Nah, but
He
yeah, no.
he's telling you
Nah,
that
he
he
might be
is.
able to get you.
Do
He
not
might be able to get
do not bring the law with you. If you want to box Charleston, okay then we can box. Okay, we can box. But don't bring the law with you and the cops with you. Because if you bring the law with you and the cops with you, I'm going to lose all respect I have for you. Because you know something, you can't go anywhere and you can't
he
do
gonna get
anything without
he
the
gonna get you so
police. So
silly though.
you're
He
not a
gonna
real
get you
man.
so silly.
All right, we done had
If you
enough of
need
that
to,
Charleston White beat,
you're
man.
Okay,
We
can I
done
ask
had
y'all a
enough of
question?
Charleston White beat.
if you don't
Okay, can
need
I
the
ask y'all
feds,
a
you're not a
question?
real
Hey, let's
man.
get the show back going, man. We done had enough of Charleston White.
And I'm taking a picture with you with the. I'm
Hey
taking a
y'all,
picture with you and I'm gonna frame it.
can I ask y'all a question about
Boy, crazy.
this
That boy
quote
Samurai
snitching
crazy
in
as
the
hell,
hood?
boy.
Can I ask y'all a
Hey, bro,
question
I'm
about
finna
that?
bring you back up, man. You gotta cool down, baby. You going too far, baby boy. You scared me. I'm trying to think you got
Come on,
down.
Samurai. Playing tonight
Yeah.
with Charleston.
I'm trying to think he'd find over Charleston.
Yeah, can I ask y'all a question about quote unquote snitching in the hood now,
Go
or
ahead.
in the black community now?
Charleston White, you better not bring no feds or else I'm gonna roast you. I will roast Charleston White if he brings feds with him to the
Hold
boxing match.
on,
I'm gonna roast his
Samurai.
ass.
Hey, Samurai, for real though. We ain't
Samurai,
hold on,
bro.
bro. We
Samurai,
on some
bro.
real
Come
shit
on,
now.
bro.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, look, look, look,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roast his ass.
hey,
I
Samurai,
don't
bro.
know,
You
but
heard this man
hey,
talking,
bro,
bro.
I think
Let
Charleston
this
Wright
boy
roast the hell
let
out
this
your
man.
ass, boy. Shit.
Hey, let go though.
But here's the thing about snitching out. Is it like some? This is a question I'm asking everybody. It's a real question. Is there like some unspoken rule that black folks do not go to the police no matter what? And if we do, we bad people. If we go to the police, is that like some unspoken rule that we're supposed to abide by?
Yeah, it's just like growing up, the place I grew up is just like you need not to go to the police.
Okay, what about the
You
black
know what I'm
folks
saying?
who grew up nice? I mean, I'm saying because we don't say it to white folks because like we as hood folks, we expect white folks to call the police, so we avoid them at all costs, right? You don't do nothing
Right.
around them, you know they're gonna call the police, and you don't label them white folks, they snitch ass because snitch ass. It's like when a black person, like for instance, let's say if you got a kid, right, and your daughter say, yeah, some dude raped me, and then no, but I ain't finna snitch. I ain't gonna go to the cops. You gonna go to the cops ASAP to find out who did it, right?
Perfectly said.
You know what I'm saying? So that's part of our detriment. This whole quote, no snitching thing. If something wrong happened, you gonna call the cops. So think about it. These same rappers that talk about I ain't no fuck the police, they be the same ones getting escorted to the stage by the police. Something happen, they go get the
Mm-hmm.
police.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the blind lead the blind. Let's keep this shit real. Let's stop the dumb shit. Let's stop the dumb
There
shit.
you go.
If somebody do something to me, I ain't gonna tell.
Sound
If
dumb to
somebody
me.
if somebody do something to your children, you ain't gonna tell. Somebody killed your boy, I ain't gonna tell. Street judging and then risk putting yourself in prison.
Mm-hmm.
You got people that's paid to do a job. All cops ain't white. What if you got some black? What if you got a black detective that's trying his best to find the killer of your mother or your sister or your father? A black cop.
Right.
Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? That's our own
Yeah,
detriment. We gotta
we
have this
got to do
unspoken
that.
rule that damn, we gotta be quiet. You gotta understand, man. You can think about it. These girls, I tell folks all the time. You got these girls out here, your baby mama. They talk about, oh yeah, them be the first one to tell on you. Soon you go across the head, bye. What she say? You going to jail.
Yep.
You gonna be wearing an orange suit?
You know what I'm saying? The one who you fucking
Yep.
there night, she'll call the laws on you ASAP if she catch you with another female.
Right.
Call the police ASAP in the hood. We do it to ourselves. You understand? And I feel like that's what we need to talk about. That ugly shit nigga want to talk about. These
That's
same
it.
rap,
That's
like
true.
these same rapper niggas talking about this, talking about that. They getting arrested, getting locked up. They working with the laws, all that shit. Cause do you really think a millionaire rapper is gonna go out and kill some YouTuber and he got so much to lose? Hell no, he ain't
No.
gonna do that. It's all for show.
Right.
Let's just
You
keep it
told
100. We all know Tip not gonna go out there and kill that man. And he sitting there got businesses and he got kids at the house and a wife.
Mm-hmm.
You really think he gonna risk all that because somebody said something about your son and your son really acting a fool? Like, it's documented. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. Like, we gotta stop that shit. A lot of times, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, we fucking our own selves up. We have to analyze the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Like, these folks, just because they got money, don't mean shit.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Money don't exclude you from being a lame ass fuck nigga. You just a lame ass fuck nigga with money.
With money. With money. Yep.
That's it.
Shit.
Ain't none changed, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So, and look at that. Look at the youth coming up now. You know what I'm saying? All these guys are coming up now, the Pooh Shiesties, the little babies, and all that. What did the dude doing prison time right now? Ain't the dude Pooh Shiesty, what he doing, 5 years?
Yeah.
5 years in prison. But who they say look up to? They looked up to the Gucci's. They looked up to the TIs and all that. You know what I'm saying? But these rapper kids ain't like that. These rapper kids, they can be thugs from their millionaire goddamn bedroom. So look at the detriment they did. Remember, T.I. was that 7-time felon. What I care about a case, man. They was promoting that shit. And then you got the generation coming up, listening to your shit, and now y'all trying to act like y'all advocates now. No, the damage has been done. Y'all reached the youth. Now they grew up listening to y'all. Now they trying to be like y'all. And then now you got people, now you got kids now that idolize, oh, I want to be like Lil Baby. I want to be like Thug. Now you got new generation coming up now. Listen to these guys. It's you see what's happening.
They tatting each other name on each other and all kinds.
They tearing each other down. They always talking about certain message like Young Thug got the Rico case, blood gang, killing niggas, money, dope, killing. If you keep pouring that shit in the community, that's all the kids gonna want to be about. Is selling dope, money, being in the game, whoop, missing the big picture. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's fucking us up. That's what's, and people don't want to talk about that, the real truth. And that's what Charleston White is saying. The way he's saying it might be fucked up, but he's saying some shit that need to be said. The harsh truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And he ruffling feathers.
Yeah.
It's the reason why T.I. responded, because there was a whole bunch of validity to what he said. You know what I'm talking about? It's the same goes for the
T.I. didn't get loud or nothing like that. You know, he just you know what I'm saying?
And I think that, and bottom line, it's really petty when we look at it. It's just Charleston White getting on 2 spoiled ass rich kids. You know what I'm talking about? Boosie's son and T.I.'s son, 2 famous rap niggas, and they kids is best friends.
Spoiled.
It's like the modern day rich. They just black.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? There's a bunch of rich niggas and they
but
rich
see,
kids.
Charleston White ain't like he's saying he gonna kill nobody or
they threatened to kill him. And he had a point, like, why your kids talking to grown folk talking about my kid? They shouldn't be talking like that. They're only doing that because they know who their parents is. I be goddamn, my son talking to a grown, I'm a killer. My son 18, man, 50. You talking about you a killer? Now who the fuck you talking to, boy? Don't be talking to folk like that.
Right.
But at the same time, he's 18. He's grown. If you want to step in grown man's shoes, the question is, can you walk in them?
Yeah, because you might get locked up.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, we gotta look at stuff from a different level. Because I noticed that we come at things from just a street level. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Marky said, he's like, he want to do something to him. He want to fuck his wife. He want to make a man. He got a sadistic side. I want to do something to Charleston White. But all that's gonna prove nothing.
Right.
That's just wasted energy.
That's what he wants you to do. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all sharing the live. Y'all hitting that like button. Also, the link is in the comments. Hit that link if you want to come up, man.
Yeah, cause you know Charleston White sound like, y'all know that Charleston White sound like one of them old school daddies. Make you go outside, get your switch, and whoop your ass. Sometimes you need that. That's the number tough love. It's just tough love. What he's saying.
Yeah. And
Tough
you been
love.
from the
My
hood,
daddy,
you know. You from the hood, you
it's
seen
tough.
shit like that before, man.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that he was saying, the shit that he was saying was fucked up, but
It was
shit.
fucked up.
But it was funny, you know what I'm saying? People laugh, but they're like, God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
Like,
was fucked
let's
up.
let's keep it real. Like, it was out of line, but it was true what he said. I'm gonna tell you what he said. He was like, even though it was fucked up, I was laughing because it was kind of true. He said, King, you can't be talking shit, boy. He said, you go to prison. He said, you light skinned, you got that long, curly, girly hair. He said, you look like your mama, you look feminine, and you got them
Oh
big pink
shit.
ass. And then he said, you got them big pink ass lips.
Oh Lord have mercy.
He said,
Please.
but he wasn't lying. He was like, boy, your name ain't gonna be king, it ain't gonna be queen. And I hollered. I said, it was fucked up, but it's true. He
Yeah.
said they're gonna fuck you long and hard. You the close thing to a woman, go to prison talking that tough shit. And you know, and I
Mm-hmm.
know that's some real shit that what Charleston White said. It was real. Maybe it was
Yeah.
fucked up, but that was some real shit he said.
Yeah.
People don't be, but that's some real shit that Charleston White said. It might have been fucked up, but it was absolutely true.
That nigga said
You
so
know,
much shit. That nigga said, I want to leave my 13-year-old around two to raw. I said, man, that nigga crazy. That
that's
boy
why I'm
crazy
fucked
as
up
hell.
because the shit he was saying had me hollering. The shit he was saying had me hollering. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, but it's
Oh
true though.
shit.
It's fucked up what he said, but it's true though. I'm like, God
That nigga
damn.
crazy, y'all. For real.
I'm like, that fucked up, but the message is true. It's fucked
See, I
up.
don't even tune into that nigga. He too wild for me.
You know what I'm
I'm just
talking
Hey,
about?
saying.
But
That's
having
why I'm
said
laughing
that,
right now. That's just
but yeah,
funny as hell.
I mean, nobody's gonna kill that man because I can see if he came out and was spitting a bunch of lies, but this man came out spitting facts. And can't nobody deny that. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny facts. You know what I'm talking about? You
Yeah,
can't
shit.
get mad at the
I'm gonna
truth.
tell
You
you
know what
something
I'm talking about?
though. But when you get to beefing with a lot of people and you get
Yeah,
killed, nobody don't know who did it.
yeah, yeah. That's a fact too. You know what I'm saying? That's a
They
fact
killed,
too. But
they killed Malcolm
it's too.
X, nigga. They
But I
killed
think that
Martin Luther King, goddamn.
it's too many eyeballs on it's too many eyeballs on Charleston for anything that happened to him. It's too many eyeballs on him now. Now
But
this
brother,
man's
if he don't
officially
stop
went.
going, if he don't stop trying to go to these places he going to, he gonna run into a problem. He gotta start going. Just like he got caught at that store like that. The
Yeah,
motherfucker out and police came late.
yeah. I
You know what I'm
mean, but
saying? Like shit real. He just if he get caught
Crash
at the right
everybody.
time, bro, he gonna get
Everybody
heavy.
want to crash, man. They just
yeah. So me personally, man,
land down.
this man, he ain't tear down the community. He just keeping it a buck and tell niggas that he put a lot of these rap niggas in check. You know, a lot of these rap
Bro,
niggas they
they stay out, break you on the rule of the concert.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Remember
So
that.
it's like. Yeah, so it's like what happens now? He done said what he said. He stand on it. So now everybody wait. What you gonna do? Like violence ain't gonna be the answer because it's gonna be like another Charleston White. Years down the road might be another person come out. You know what I'm saying? We got Charleston Whites. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. The worst thing in the black community, you got a whole bunch of Uncle Tom ass niggas in our neighborhood. That's worse than goddamn any type of racist white folk Uncle Tom niggas. People
Right.
want to call that's a big detriment too. I've seen it myself. You got a lot of these black folks, they are quick, you know what I'm saying, to jump on their side than be with us. Or they're more comfortable on that side than with their own people. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? And how many times as black folk have we said, everybody on this live right now said, damn, I'm tired of niggas. I know how niggas is. We know how we are, don't we?
Yeah.
We know how we
That's
can
true.
get. We know how we can get.
The human
You know,
species,
you know the
species
vibe when you
period.
see a bunch of niggas standing in one spot. You know if something might happen, like damn, there go a bunch of niggas. Let me go on. I'm
Yeah.
guilty of
That's
doing that to
very
my own.
true.
I'm guilty of doing that to my own. We all are. Because you said we know how we are. We know we get down. We know we can be ignorant, get stupid over the smallest dumb shit. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
We can't deny the fact.
Yeah,
We know we on some bullshit sometimes.
we
You
on
say,
some
oh no,
bullshit.
look all the
But
yeah, we said look at all the niggas over there. Man, I ain't finna go over there, too many niggas. You know what I'm talking about? We know how we are, we
but
know
I know
how it is.
everybody who fuck with Boosie and T.I., they ain't gonna fuck with him.
Man,
Pretty
they
much.
And
the
so
thing is
good
like
luck.
Boosie and T.I., they're not really big problem. They just a bunch of just some rich dudes that got kids and kids are spoiled. That's bottom line what it is. But there's a bigger message that that has been said. You can look past what he's saying because that man.
Okay, why not put that? Why not put that message out? Like, say some
Yeah.
truthful shit. Like, hey,
Yep.
yeah, man, y'all shouldn't be doing that, man. Y'all know y'all did, you know that on that type of level. Not that,
Yeah,
not that. Oh, you ugly ass little boy. You know what I'm saying? You know
yeah,
what?
Right.
Like,
Right.
stay positive. Like I've been saying this whole time, stay positive. Then you'll be
Yeah.
straight. You know what I'm saying? Stop
But we all.
creating controversy.
Yeah, but we all know
And
what MO. We all
right.
know Shot
he
MO.
gotta
So
do it.
we go
He
back to
gotta
that
do it.
shit.
He gotta do it.
But shit, my nigga, that's a fact. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, though, that's what it is, big dog. You know what I'm saying? So
But
yeah, to answer that man, yeah, I think he good. He just having this moment. He get it, you know, he's selling tape. He got the recordings. He trying to make a money off it. He trying to cash out on it.
Yeah,
Can you be
so
mad
at
at
the
this
end
man
of
for
the
trying to
night,
cash?
let's
yeah,
say
I ain't
this.
mad at that. I ain't mad
Nah,
at that.
at the end of the night,
Be careful
everybody get
though.
a answer. At the end of the
Yeah.
night,
Go for
everybody
it
get
though.
a answer. You go
Uh-huh.
first, DG.
He
Uh-huh.
might. Yeah.
Everybody get a answer. Do y'all think he sounded dead wish? Is it? This the last time to get an
I don't
answer
think
right here.
I don't think he signed a death wish, but he keep looking for trouble and talking all that extra off the positive level he trying to be on, then jump on the negative. Then he gonna meet some negative somewhere.
Yeah,
Mhm.
He ain't gonna always be the winner of the pepper spray battle. He might
Right.
get pepper sprayed. You know what I'm saying? He might get tased. You know what I'm saying? He just got to be
But one
careful. You know what I'm
right. But
saying?
one
That's all.
thing I realize is that nobody, I don't care how popular, Tip, Boosie, Charleston, nobody's bigger than the program. You know what
Oh
I'm
no,
saying?
no, hell
Nobody's bigger than the program. They all got a role they got to play. You know what I'm talking about? They all have a boss they got to understood that we don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? There are, you know
hmm
what I'm saying? So nobody's bigger than the program. Yeah, you know, not even Charleston White.
I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me. Boy, I break my butt. Motherfucker, I swear. God, I swear the whole truth and nothing but the truth. If T.I. son,
Yeah,
young,
boy.
I'm on George
Nothing.
Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin, this motherfucker. I'm on let it on top of me.
no. More.
Yeah, I'm on Trayvon Martin, motherfucker.
That what he say
That's
now.
the part. Yeah, that's the part that's fucked up about that. That's why I ain't like that
I just want
Trayvon
to
shit.
end it. I just want to end the show and let y'all just let him marinate what he said. They'll say he gonna
See that
Trayvon
shit, somebody,
Martin.
yeah, see, he would have got slapped. See, shit like that, he need to get slapped across the teeth for that shit. You know, so
Feel what I'm
shot nigga
saying?
dead across. Yeah, but goddamn, I mean, he had no reason to bring in Trayvon. Let that man rest in peace. That's the part I ain't like. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I
But
said. He
but but
invented.
but
He
but
invented it.
but then
Ugh.
again though, like he say, nigga, when I turn 50, I ain't finna fight no young motherfucker 18, drag my ass all through the
Right.
goddamn
Right.
floor. Young, I'm old as hell. He young, strapping in prime peak condition. I ain't finna get my ass whooped.
And you
Cause
not
nigga, you
gonna
know we
go
from the
picking no
south.
fights with no young nigga either at the same
Yeah,
time.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We from the south. How many times you heard old folks say, I'm short winded. I ain't finna fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting
But
no
when a
more.
nigga say he gonna shoot your son, he get crazy in person. My son ain't saying nothing
Yeah.
about none of that shit. You talking about shooting my son, bro. On the
Yeah.
internet
But
playing.
now we talking about on a regular level, but when these folks got when you got millions of dollars, you get like you say, and you a celebrity, you gotta move a whole lot different.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I'm
do.
talking about?
Yeah.
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 You have to now. If it was just some regular, if Charles White was never went viral and he just went on somebody's lives, I'm gonna kill your son, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever happens. But when it's T.I. celebrities and now is it safe to say that Charleston White is now quote unquote a celebrity? Is it
A
not?
celebrity. Yeah.
It's
Is he
safe to
He
officially a
say.
might be
celebrity?
It's safe to
a C or a D celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
So he's officially a celebrity, correct?
Yeah, I would say so.
say. I
Okay,
say so.
so now it's at a different level. You know what I'm talking
Hmm.
about? Because now it's a lot of eyeballs on them. You know what I'm talking about? So now they
You're
both
going to
doing
be
movies.
heard. You're going to be heard. Whatever you say is
Yeah,
going to be
Yeah.
heard.
you know what I'm saying? So at the
Hmm.
same time, You gotta respect his ground to get to his, you gotta
You gotta
respect his ground
record
to get to this. You gotta respect his ground to get to the status. That's what everybody trying to do in the social media world, grind, and get known. He did it.
but do you
Got
gotta
T
sell
on the
your
phone with
soul?
him. He grinded.
But do you gotta sell
Niggas didn't
your
know
soul?
niggas didn't know who the fuck he was last year. But now
Yeah,
Charleston White
but
and
now
fuck with
niggas
off
wanna
that
put a
damn
bullet in
mouthpiece.
your ass. Though. You got niggas wanna put in your bullet in your ass from East Coast to West Coast. Goddamn it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
his message might be some of his messages might be wrong, but goddamn it, shit, people hear him. He knocked on the right door. He ruffled the right feathers.
Yeah, you rough.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be pretty. So my last guess on this side is I think he have kind of signed some paperwork with his wish on it. But
Ooh, you think? Ooh, we. Huh.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, hopefully he can make it out. He can this bloods all kind of shit. This is it.
he
Man,
low key what's that what kind of rapper is him? He low key a rapper, but not a rapper.
man,
You
hey, man,
say
hey,
what?
man.
Drill rapper. He low key a drill rapper without being a rapper.
Yeah, he a real rapper. He is
I
real.
mean, that it goes to the music now. What they call it, drill music. It's all about killing your ops now and talking
Yeah, that's
about
what I'm saying.
not now,
He low key a
because
drill.
I fought it like back in the day. Music has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's all about killing your ops, and now you turning your ops into packs. Oh, we smoke this nigga. We smoke
Mhm.
this nigga.
Mhm.
You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Super disrespectful. You know what I'm
And
talking
that's
about?
pretty what he doing.
Yeah, and it's going down to the youth, and they believe it. Now, why you think you got more of these in the people want to talk in the black community? It's these young niggas. These niggas 14, 15 killing motherfuckers. These niggas got bodies before they get pussy.
Damn.
Let's
Yeah,
keep it
that's
real.
true.
These dudes killing before they lose
That's
their
true.
virginity.
Mm.
These dudes is killing before they even lose their virginity. Know how to kill, but don't even know how to talk to a girl.
Damn.
You know what I'm
That's
talking about?
crazy.
But that's real shit.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
Boosie and what Boosie did, got a 13-year-old, had a nigga killing 5 bodies at 15. By the time he's 16, doing life in prison. One
Damn,
of y'all,
Boosie.
these niggas that Boosie love, he did, but I don't want to say that. Now, a real question is, let's ask some of these friends that Boosie got. Hey, would you leave your kids around Boosie? Y'all know Boosie passed. In this chat, would y'all leave y'all kids around Boosie, even though y'all love his music? And the shit that B is accused of, even though it said it ain't proved, it ain't proven. He got away with 5 murders. He let a child take the rap for him, let a child kill for him. It's fucked up, but it's true. That's what he did. But at the same time, you see, oh, he a good daddy. Oh, he do this, do that. That's gonna be my role model for my baby. A dude that hired kids to kill grown folk over what? Words.
It's crazy. That's a crazy
But that but
subject. It's
but
definitely
that's
touched.
but that's in our community. Because think about this. This rap music is something that us black folk created. But at the same time, you got nothing but white folks that own these labels. Nothing but white folks own these labels.
You
Now
right.
these white folks can easily create a ghetto white rapper, pants sagging, saying, "What's up, my cracker? What's up?" They can do that, right? But they won't because they know that shit won't look right in their community. Some ghetto ass white boy with goals in the mouth sagging, talking about what's up. They'll get another black person do that ASAP. They don't
Right.
think that all this shit is a setup, man. These rappers getting killed. Think about it, these rappers getting killed left and right, like dropping like flies these days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dropping like
Yeah,
flies.
you right.
Dropping like it ain't nothing. Oh, another rapper died. Okay, all well. Another rapper died. All well.
About here.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas like,
They
and
keep the
then you got,
score. They keep score with that shit.
yeah, it's all of a sudden they make more money with these rappers being dead. Keep their masters, keep their money, keep playing their songs when they're dead, but they getting rich.
Man.
Man, this
So
shit is real.
basically, man, it just some crazy shit with this industry shit, man. I'm glad we got to touch up on that. We will, hey, and drop your. Hold on, just stay on when we exit the show, man. We
All
appreciate
right.
everybody for coming in, tuning in tonight, man. Shout out to my bro, man. You already know, man. Shout out to my
Yeah,
bro DSGB. He knew he in the
yeah,
building. He new to the family, but we welcome him
yeah,
in with open arms. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Down South
we're gonna
Georgia
do it
boy.
like this, man. Anything you want to say before we close the show out tonight, bro?
No, man, I just appreciate you showing love, man. First time here, man. So yeah, I got some good sense, good conversation, man. I appreciate you, big boy. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, look, like we say, man. The question was, is Charleston White, did he sign his death wish by dissing Boosie? No. We had a lot of opinions tonight. We will be back tomorrow, maybe in the morning and tomorrow night. We might be up in the morning and tomorrow night. So at the end of the day, man, we appreciate everybody. Shout out to the Payback family. You already know what I'm finna say. Shit, we out.